Hello, everyone. Welcome to the
Hi,
anniversary. What do you like?
Surprise.
How do you like our hair? How do you like our hair? We spent a long time doing it, you know?
Yeah, we've been to the salon.
Yeah, we embraced new hairstyles, and I grew my ears out. So, you know, there's that. There's that.
Oh no.
Happy Friday, everyone, and happy 2.2 anniversary.
Yeah.
It's been a whole year, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like it.
True. It really doesn't feel like it.
I know. It's kind of shocking because I know it was a while ago, but it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But it's been a full year of it.
Yeah, which means we've been friends for a year.
We've been friends for a year, guys. It's also our friendiversary, which
It's
I think
our
is pretty,
friendiversary.
which is pretty sad. And look, we've got cake. Alex has made cake true to form. So we've got a little tea party going on here. We've got cake, we've got tea, so it'll be lovely. There'll be surprises along the way outside of the wigs, but we're very grateful that you all came out to celebrate with us today.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. A little bit of Resonator nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still just laughing at myself wearing this.
I think you pull it off, you know,
Thanks.
like not everyone. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the flower that you made with James Day.
I felted this.
You felted this, yeah.
I felted this with James.
Yes.
So shout out Mr. Day and
Shout
his
out to James.
crafting expertise.
Yeah.
It's a little bit large, but you know.
No, I think it just like it dots the cherry, like it's perfect.
We are by no means cosplayers.
We are not, but we are not, as you can tell. You know, styling.
This is our first time.
Who is
doing
she,
anything
right? Wigs, what? But we had them, and we thought we've actually had these wigs for a long time.
Yeah.
And to be fair, guys, we've had these for a long time, and we thought it would be funny to
We
use
had
them.
wig whims.
We did.
We texted
did.
each other like,
Yeah.
should we
wig?
Should we get our wigs?
Yeah, to wig or not to wig, but we chose to wig. It felt like the time for
Yeah.
it. So here we are, guys.
When else are we gonna wig?
Indeed.
The
And
flower is very demure.
it is Cantarella is very demure, I feel like. So, I mean, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I know. We didn't get Amanda and Alex today. We did get Fleurdelys and Cantarella. So, you know,
True.
you stuck with us.
I do feel like, I don't know where I'm sitting. I feel like I should be up here.
You should. You should. I mean, I should be up.
Actually,
there.
no. If you're Fleurdelys,
Yeah, like I'm good.
no. If you're Fleurdelys, you can continue to be higher up than me. That makes sense. If you're Cartethyia, you'd have to just like get off your chair.
Yeah, true. Cartethyia is like down here.
Down there.
Anyway.
Hello, small child.
Hello, small child. Yes, true. Guys, I do actually. So the funny thing is with the crown, I know a lot of you were asking about where's the crown, where's the horn. I know, guys. But I think it's fair to admit that I did not make this wig myself, as did the majority of cosplayers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not, right? Like,
This is all my own hair.
there is an official cosplay, which like 99% of people wear. And that's totally legitimate. I mean, props to anyone who's making their own, but the majority of people are wearing the official costume. And that is what I have. The crown arrived broken. I feel like there's a metaphor, you know, but I am not crafty or have a surplus enough of like free time to have actually got to the point where I sit down and try to fix the crown. So I feel like that will be for another.
You need to enter your hot glue era.
I know. I'm not there yet, but maybe
Yeah.
one day. Maybe we can have a stream where we
Maybe James A can come and
I know. We need
felt
James.
you a crown.
We need James for this, right?
Yeah.
But that is the reason we are not wearing the crown. But we do see, guys. We do have the
Oh,
necklace.
yes.
If you can see it under
Oh,
my.
yes.
The necklace is here, so you know there's that, and
An
the ears.
actual Fleurdelys.
Indeed. So like we're there. We have nodded to costume, as they say in self-taping, you know. We have suggested but not
I've lost my
cosplayed.
eyeballs. How do people who have fringes see?
I don't know. Tell
I kept
us.
looking at photos of photos because she's real to me.
Yeah.
I kept looking at images of Cantarella to try and like see what on earth I should do with this wig.
Yeah.
And her hair is like over her
defies
eyes
gravity.
throughout the whole time. I don't know how people do this.
She doesn't need to see. She doesn't need to see. You know.
She's got vibes.
Indeed. But guys, so what we're doing today is we are going to just celebrate and look fondly back on 2.2, and we're going to look at a few different things together. We are going to react to some select moments from, because you know it's a few hours long, the patch. So we're not going to look at everything, but we will look at some of
replay the whole.
Yeah, we're just gonna replay my stream of, you know. Anyway, we are gonna watch some key cinematics, and we will watch our Resonator showcases. Even though Cartethyia technically did not come out until 2.4, we debated it and we ended up saying
demanded.
Yes. Alex demanded, and as the guest, obviously, we will defer to her. So we will probably also watch Dawn Arrives, even though technically that is from 2.4, but it's inspired by 2.2, and that Cartethyia was close enough, right? And we will also look at some fan content that was inspired by 2.2. So we've got some music, we've got some silly little things that we will also watch. And there'll be some more surprises, but all will be revealed.
Yes.
Is the cake at the back poisonous? I feel like that's a question for you. Is it? Is it?
The cake is famously the antidote.
Oh.
So
We
the
can
cake is
ponder.
fine. Although if Amanda eats the wrong cake,
It will.
actually poisonous
It could
too.
be poisonous. One of them is dairy and gluten-free. One is not.
you
We
can
will
tell.
find out.
I very generously bought myself an entire gigantic birthday cake, and Amanda's got these petite little slices.
Well, I think
like,
I think that's
happy
a good,
birthday to me.
it's a good enough alternative. So yeah, the cake should be safe for all. We make no promises about anything else, but the cake certainly is the antidote. So I think with that introduction, I feel like we should just watch the 2.2 trailer because that's
Yes.
kind of where it all started, right?
Let's
That's
do
the
it.
first thing any of us saw, and
I've already blinded myself.
I should have it. I should have it up here already. So again, as always, scuff may occur. We blame
What is scuff?
Christoforo. Well, I think it's just like a bracket for anything that goes wrong on a stream.
Oh.
Like tech issues, stream scuff. We blame Christopher. We blame Hyoe. I don't know if Hyoe's here. Maybe he is.
Cantarella's
But
going to kick the table. That's a good point, actually.
Oh,
I
gonna
kick the table when we do these streams all the time, but I need to start doing it with more panache.
Yeah.
I need to start really extending that leg.
Yes, I feel like we need to see like an actual high kick. Like I'm expecting a lot. I too will be, growing 7 feet tall at one point. But
Yes, I hope so. And hovering.
yes,
And I hope you've got at least 3 swords ready.
yeah. Oh, at least.
At least.
You can never have too many swords, right? Anyway.
This whole stream is going to be me struggling with my fringe, by the way. I'm so picky about stuff getting in my eyeballs. But, we're doing it for the love of the game.
Indeed. The highlight reel would be an hour long. Anyway. Let's all look back fondly on this trailer and rejoice.
I was so excited when I saw this.
The real
too.
Blessed
It's
Maiden
you.
is dead.
Look at that.
And when the darkness came, none escaped.
It was so epic.
This was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide.
Look at
At
that. And
its
the whole
center stands a tower. Its
Grassy
gate locked
beautiful.
by 3 seals.
The music was so good this patch too.
Yeah.
Like this shot made me go like, what? Like what in the Escher? Like
What in the Asher?
I still think it holds up.
Now, the answers we seek lie in the depths of fierce undercurrents. Will you join me and dive into the deep sea? Silence. Surge of deep
Look at the aura.
tides.
She's got something in her eye. That's why she's doing it. She's not winking. She's just
Yeah.
dealing with her bangs.
Suffocate.
She's so delicate.
In the whispers of silence. Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yeah.
Their past and future intertwine,
This was
and
so
Phasalia's ancient secrets cling to the cracks of time like grotesque scabs.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
This is the sword of divinity, and who can wield the sword of divinity but a blessed maiden?
Again, failed. I'm sorry.
Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the familiar.
The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us.
Her voice.
Yes.
Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity.
This thing went so hard, guys. I remember when this came out and everyone was like, wait, who's that? Is that Cartethia's mother? And I was like, I don't know, is it? I still think
It's hard
that
for me
holds
to
up.
think of you as Cartethyia because I don't know, I think of you as Fleurdelys.
Yeah.
So when I see Cartethyia and hear her voice, I forget that it's you.
I do too, I'll be honest. I do too.
Partly because the vocal performance is very impressively different from your natural
I
speaking
think it's
voice.
just because she's so cute. I
She's
feel like
so cute.
I could never.
And she's so like, oh no.
I feel like I could never, like, as myself, be as sweet as Cartethyia is. But she's so endearing, and I feel like this whole patch, like, I'm sorry, but having played everything else, look, I'm biased. I admit it, but I think this was an absolutely epic one.
Yeah.
They've
this was
all
a
been
banger.
good, but like, how cool was that? The
Yeah.
whole thing and the music.
The inverted tower is
The inverted
so
tower.
cool.
What a cool area. Like, all the areas are pretty cool and they do different things every time, which I appreciate. But just the fact that, you know, the idea of playing with gravity like that, I thought that was so clever. I know it was confusing. Like, we all got lost, admittedly, especially trying to do the exploration of Avenolium. That was a little bit of a mind one. But
I mean, I've still not done it. But...
who was the voice
yeah,
actor for Leviathan? Rachel Atkins. Voices both Imperator and, the Sentinel and Leviathan. She voices both, which is why they have the same voice.
We did not know. We did not know that each other were playing us. We'd never met.
No.
I didn't know what game I was in.
Same.
I didn't know. I'd basically recorded
back on
all
there.
of Cantarella, almost all of Cantarella, before I, because everything's given a code name.
Yeah.
And then sort of, and I was a bit nervous and I never want to ask a question that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
And so I'd waited like a really long time before being like, do you mind if I ask like, what is this game, please? And is it already out? Like, is it an existing thing? And then our director Danny was like, yeah, it's an existing thing. It's called Wuthering Waves. It's huge, you dingbat.
Yeah.
And so I googled it. Was like, oh.
Yeah.
But when recording all of our bits, because we only see our lines and we're given the kind of context, but really tight context to the line. We aren't really given a whole story arc. So I didn't know anything about Cartethia's story. I just knew my bits of when I popped up, and I knew that we were basically both blessed maidens.
Yeah, I it was the same for me because obviously I had a lot of exposition lines in 2.2, which in a way was good because it meant that I was kind of figuring out the story as I was recording it. I was like, okay, I see. But I also didn't really understand who Cantarella was to me or to the story.
Because you were like, so she's a jellyfish?
Yeah, I was too literal. I've said this a lot of times, but because of I was recording all my lines in chronological order, which makes sense, really, right? Why not? And quite early on in 2.2, there's like a little bit where I think Chacona helps Rover go into some kind of like memory, so he can go back into the memory of him meeting Cartethyia at the Carnival or something. It's her forte, she can do that. And they have a little conversation where they sort of get more context, right? And Rover asks about, so Cartethyia says, oh, someone's been like sniffing around, like trying to get in, trying to bait the seal. And Rover's asking who that is, and she just says, I don't know, it's giving jellyfish. And I at that point, again, because I didn't know a lot about this game, but I knew that there were echoes, I knew that there were tacit discords, and I knew about Abby, roughly. So I thought, okay, this is the kind of game where, you know, creatures exist, right? And they can talk.
Yeah,
and
why
I thought
not?
she could...
It's usually like, you know, cute
Yeah, and I thought, you know what?
girls or something. You're like, why not have a tentacle girl?
It seemed
Why not have a
valid that she
jellyfish?
could actually be a jellyfish, right? I was like, yeah, checks out, right? And so it
Oh,
wasn't...
yeah, I had a line about that, didn't I? Oh, they're being described as a jellyfish.
And the funny thing is, I just fully on, like, figured, yeah, Cantarella's a jellyfish, makes sense. And then at one point, you had probably recorded before me, and so I heard some of your lines. Because if we have a conversation with a different character, and that person has recorded first, they will play us back their lines.
I swear
So-
I always record first.
You
I
probably do.
never
You
hear
probably
other
do.
people's lines.
Yeah.
And it's so nice when you hear other people's lines, because then you're like, oh, I know what kind
Yeah.
of scene I'm in.
Yeah.
It's really hard to act well in a one-sided conversation.
It helps a lot being the second person because then you are reacting to something, right? The
Yeah.
person going first kind of has to set the tone and just make a choice. And then the other person has to match that vibe. But what was so funny is I, again, fully had been recording for like weeks and I was like, yeah, Cantarella's a nice jellyfish lady. And then I heard your voice and I was like, wait.
She sounds awfully
Is she a
sophisticated for a
hot
jellyfish.
jellyfish lady? I was like, what? So that was quite interesting. And then I didn't actually see what she looked like until this trailer came out. So I kind of suspected from having heard her voice that she was going to be like you know, probably a hot woman. And then I saw her and I was like,
thanks, man.
checks out. Look, you have a hot voice. I don't know what to say. Like,
Ow, oh, I've blinded myself again. I was trying to be cute and I blinded myself.
we need like a counter, like
Yeah.
times Alex has blinded herself on stream. Oh no, she's hot. Yeah, that's literally it.
Oh no.
So I actually did not see, like, my first view of Cantarella was this, right? Like,
Yeah.
this, I'm going to put us back on the trailer. So, like, you know, like this.
To make your acquaintance. Their past and future.
Oh, well, I guess this bit. Like, this was my first view of her, and I was like, oh, okay.
Whispers of silence.
Kind of, yes.
Cantarella
She was a
Thessalia,
jellyfish, but also
36th
she was a
matriarch
hot
of the
lady.
Thessalia
And right above
family,
counts.
and
Yeah.
pleased to make your acquaintance. Their
I love
past
that they
and
show a
future
little bit of her personal quest
intertwine,
as
and
well.
Thessalia's ancient
I loved all
secret.
of the
That bit was cool.
How aquatic Portofino Castle is such a cool concept
Yeah.
to me. Like making the sonorosphere like a pool that you dive into.
Yes.
Is so cool.
I think there were so many clever things that they were doing in this patch, you know, with water and air. And I love that how, like, Cantarella's bit is all sort of underwater, right? And Cartethia's bit is all sort of in the air. And I just thought, oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of clever, right? Like getting these sort of 3 levels. Yeah.
At
Sorry,
this
guys.
point, I just thought she was the bad guy. To be honest, so did I for quite a lot of the recording because Kuro really wanted the. They didn't want it to be a kind of like heavy-handed yank into she's suddenly this good person. You need to feel uneasy, like when she offers you tea and cake. You need to feel.
Should we say yes?
Should we say yes? And I really enjoyed watching people's streams and having everyone be like, "Hell no, I'm not accepting
Do I
that.
say yes?
She's going to poison me." And
I
I'd be
said
like,
yes.
Well,
I trusted you.
it was just good tea, you guys.
Yeah. It's just tea, man.
But yeah, so they really, every time, we would so often do reads and then Claire from Kuro, our beloved Claire, would say, you know, can you make this actually a little bit more sus? Can you make her a little bit more threatening? Can you do?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay, great. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It was so much fun to do.
Yeah. No, it really was. And no, guys, we did not know each other before. This is how we met. We met through Wuthering Waves because we were in the same patch. And I think we just kind of, as we sort of announced ourselves when it came out, we just sort of messaged each other on social media. And we're like, hi,
Hi,
you're also
are
in
you
this
new
thing.
here?
Are you new here too? Are you also confused? And that
Because
was
we were
really
both
nice.
like, what are these games?
What is this?
Because I mean, Amanda knows a hell of a lot more about gaming than I do. But about this genre of game, I absolutely knew nothing.
Oh, no, I didn't know a lot about gacha games either. So,
So I was just bewildered. It was like, help. What is this? What does it mean? And people were so sweet and they were sending me messages about pity and pulls and 50-50s. And I was like, are you well?
Yeah.
I don't understand
What does it
any
mean?
of these words. And now I understand them so well. It's great. But
I think it's so crazy because I remember, like, at the beginning I was like, what kind of game is Wuthering Waves? And people were like, oh, it's a gacha game. I was like, is it what now?
who's she?
And I was like, I'm a gamer. And I was like, this is what?
Yeah.
And it's so interesting because I think, people are always asking me, have you played other gacha games? And I always say no, but I realize that's actually incorrect. Technically, I think I have played one gacha game before because I think Infinity Nikki counts as a gacha game.
Oh.
And I had played a tiny bit of that because I used to play the old mobile Nikki like 100 years ago. So when Infinity Nikki came out, I was like, oh, this looks wholesome. Let me check it out. And so I think unwittingly, I played a gacha game. And it was just like, what's this now? And I didn't play it very long. I just played it a little bit when it came out to see what it was about. And it looked quite cute. And then I just realized as I started playing Wuthering Waves, it's like, wait, this has all the same mechanics. Like I actually, and that weirdly helped me because I was like, oh no, wait, I understand this. You have this resource that you have to use every day and you can use it in to get like different resources
I
or to level up your
see.
characters. And I was like, oh wait, this all makes sense now.
Yeah.
So actually Infinity Nikki came first, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was my first experience, and I all of the different levels of. I remember watching. I wish I could shout them out now, but like an explainer video telling me about all the different levels of currency.
Yes,
you
I
need
watched that.
this to buy this in order to buy this in order to get this, and this is what you pull this with this with. And I was like, my goodness,
I watched French Tutor.
I must go to school. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
shout
well,
out to
his
Dane.
videos are so helpful.
Yeah, French Tutor made, and probably still makes, these amazing, like, helpful sort of like, if you are new here, here is what you need to know. And that was really, really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was quite helpful for me. And I remember I think we both kind of independently of each other went onto the interwebs and just like found content creators and started watching them play this game and be like, what is this? And that's how we both became friends with people like Marco.
Yeah.
And that was just really cool.
Marco was one of the first streamers who I saw who watched the game respectfully, and if you know Cantarella, you can understand what I might be and what I might be suggesting.
Indeed.
He was really focused on the content and the plot, and I was like, I like this. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because she made a splash when she first showed up.
She certainly did.
So it was really interesting to see. Just like, I think if you're not already a fan of something and you're not already like knowledgeable about the world, encountering it through the eyes of people who are is so good. Yeah. It was like I watched Zicodler's. Yeah. I always feel like I'm saying that wrong.
Shout out to you.
I'm so sorry. I love you. I watched all of her streams because the way that she would explain stuff as she was playing and how enthusiastic she was about everything and how passionate she was about everything, I just found it so engaging, and I was like, oh, I get this now.
Yeah.
I understand completely why people love these games, why they're so attached to the characters, like how all the
No, it made total sense, and I think it just I watched 2.2 for the first time through watching Marco play it, and that was just so mind-blowing because it's a long. That was like a 5-6 hour stream or something, and I was just sat there like, wait, what? Like what? Because I think people always assume that we will know exactly, like we have already seen what you guys see when you play it. That is not the case.
We've seen nothing.
We see a spreadsheet. Like imagine a spreadsheet. That's what we see, right?
Yeah, it's literally a spreadsheet.
It is literally
by the way.
a spreadsheet.
It's an Excel document.
We're not even exaggerating.
And it has like your line. It has your character, your line, and then like context notes. Maybe.
And it just means that even if we kind of, they're good at setting the scene. I have to clarify, because people always say that I say that we don't know anything. That's not true. Guys, what I'm saying is we don't see what the final product is. What we see is a spreadsheet with lines, and Claire and Danny and all the other lovely people who work on it will give us the context. And we're actors, we're very good at imagining stuff. So if people tell us this is what's happening, this is how you feel about it, we can play the scene. But we just don't know exactly how it's going to look. It's kind of like if you're doing theater rehearsals, you don't know what the final staging is going to be when you're doing those rehearsals, right? Or, you don't see what the audience sees because you're not.
Well, I think also like when you do theater, the responsibility for the performance is way more on the actor, because you read the entire play script and you bring an interpretation to the rehearsal room. And when you do screen work, you have to give over a lot of power because you don't know what the camera is seeing. So you might have an image in your head, but then when you see the finished show or film, it's just wildly different from what you imagined, and the edit does so much. And in video games, you're often not clued in on the entire story. Even you're not given the full script, and so it becomes you have to it's like a really close handshake with your director, where you trust them to tell you everything that you need to know in order to give a really good performance on that line. And I know that different types of games work differently, and I have all these different kind of methodologies going about things, but very basically it's not that we know nothing, it's just that it's so different from other forms of acting where you kind of just get given the whole story.
I feel like I want to give context to this because people are always saying, well, why don't you watch the cutscene? Because that would make it easier for you, right? I think one thing that maybe confuses people is I think a lot of people have seen sort of behind the scenes work from when people are doing animation. And that's a really different thing. If you are dubbing for animation, right? Like maybe you've seen anime voice actors who are dubbing anime into English, and they are watching the episode and they're speaking on top of that. They can do that because that animation is finalized. That episode has already been made, and now they are dubbing it. We are recording, all the languages in games like these are recording at the same time, right? So there is no final product they can show us. And if they waited until it was final, then you guys would have to wait a lot longer for the content, right? So to keep the pace of the content the way it is, they have to record all the language versions roughly at the same time. Obviously, the Chinese people go first because they are the original voice actors. And then the Japanese, the English, and the Korean, and any other languages, we are all recording simultaneously using the Chinese as the reference, which means at that time, the animation is not locked in and finalized so they can't show it to us. It's not that they don't want to, they just can't.
Yeah. Sometimes you see a discourse of people being like, well, the Chinese did it this way. Why can't the English do it in the way the Chinese? We don't see what the Chinese do. No. We're not copying. The only time that I find we have the Chinese as a guide and it's so helpful is sometimes in a fight scene where there are lots of efforts, because you need to hear the sounds that the animators have responded to. And so that we can then provide our appropriate sounds, because when we're looking at like a sketch storyboard, it's really hard to follow the action. And so I love to hear the Chinese voice actor giving their effort noises, because then I'm like, okay, I can hear what's happening in this fight.
And it's true, like for cutscenes, like where it's not player controlled, but when we go into an actual cinematic scene, those will be quite strictly timed, and that means you will essentially be dubbing those, but the others you're not actually dubbing. You are actually recording original lines, because they don't have to. Conversation that just sort of happens outside of these scenes, they can adjust the animation for each language, and that just means you are not bound by the timings of a different language, which means we are essentially all original voice actors for those lines. So we don't get storyboards, because not really, like only for those like cinematic moments where we kind of need to see what's happening, because a lot of the conversations in games like these, they do just happen where people stop up and say, oh, so this thing happened, how do you feel about it? And we don't really need to see that to understand the conversation. So it's mostly if there's like a bit of action going on, like the fight stuff, right? We might need to know why am I saying ugh? What was that response
what kind
to?
of the and how big is the room, and how far away are the people I'm shouting at, and those kinds of things that an Excel spreadsheet will not tell you. We had a nice message from an Aussie.
Oh yes,
Chevy. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
I just wanted to acknowledge that.
Thank you so much, guys. Yes, and sorry, there's a fair few of you. We're very honoured. So if we miss your messages, we're sorry, but we're going to try.
But thank you so much. And to be honest, it's been so lovely, because I think both of us. I mean, I've been doing this a little bit longer than Amanda, voice acting that is. But Wuthering Waves really kicked off something for both of us. Yeah. And so, it's been a really lovely
It's been amazing. It's been amazing.
Watching all of this stuff come out, and then really also getting to know the community and seeing how... I'm always saying the same things over and over again. Sorry for repeating myself, but it is just... I cannot get over how nice it is to have an engaged audience for work that you do, because as an actor, that doesn't happen that often, and it's lovely.
No, it really means a lot to us that you guys have received the game so well, and the characters and the story. I think we're just incredibly grateful, and that's why we're having a good old time. But I think we should watch Cantarella's Resonator showcase, because we kind of talked about it, how it made a splash, and I feel like now is a good time to revisit that.
Let me sharpen my fringe in preparation.
Yes, let's and avert your eyes, guys, if you need to. We know it's coming.
We know it's coming, and I will say in advance that all of the all of the verbal work in this is me, and then some of the, let's say, sound effects are not me.
Yeah, guys, can we clarify that some of the efforts you may hear Cantarella make are not necessarily made by Alex. The lines all the words are hers, and maybe other sound effects are not hers. So
it means that when I saw the trailer, I myself was like,
how? What? Who did that? Was that Danny just going like... Right, yeah, so ASMR, guys, ASMR.
Wait, I feel like I should...
Should we have some cake ready? I mean, I feel like it's appropriate. Yeah. Well, let us put on Cantarella's Cantarella's trailer.
I'm attached to myself.
And enjoy this cinematic masterpiece again. I loved this when it came out.
Oh, the tentacle in this. Oh yeah, me too, man.
Such a strong start as well. Like, what's
this
happening?
was me. I got to drown myself.
And you were voicing younger Cantarella.
I'm voicing baby me and evil spectre me.
Sullen, mute, in desperate need of refinement. As a Phasalia, you must learn the proper etiquette.
Her hair glitter goes so hard. Sean.
It does look amazing. I mean, that doesn't look that bad until the
until
tentacle.
until that point when you're like, I didn't order calamari.
I love
At the table, silence is a virtue,
glitter.
as is grace. Whatever is served,
Don't you hate it when someone sticks their finger in your
you
soup
must swallow without flinching.
while they're talking about etiquette?
Don't tremble. Take your hand. Steady the knife and fork. Cut it.
It's so tense.
Tiny bite, to be fair. Oh,
Probably best if it is
Still
poisoned.
lacking
one sock, the
composure
famous one
and
sock.
grace. I'm afraid we'll have to address that.
That was really fun doing that.
Even if the poison fills
Are you
your
doing all the...
mouth, even if the taste is as bitter as death,
Did you do it with water?
even if you must offer
Wait,
your
pause.
blood and
Danny had to do it. Danny, our director, had to deal with me doing Endless. I kept making the same joke of like, we
We could have had that version, man.
It's like, could you be a professional for 5 minutes? I'm like, okay, yeah, you got it, will do.
peers to the hidden abyss of the sea.
There's nowhere to escape. When you do these voice lines, I'm always just like holding myself in it.
Yeah, that was kind of Lovecraftian. Yeah. And I was like, is that meant to represent the Trinity?
I don't know. Swallow. Digest in agony. And gracefully seize control.
Just absolutely drenched. She's only came for soup.
Now this is...
Sample it well. All that.
That was...
Oh.
I've got this.
I
Follow
forgot
my
this.
lead.
Follow my
Please
lead.
enjoy.
When I heard they were
A
doing this,
small
I thought,
gesture from the
why couldn't I do an
Thessalians.
Italian
Why aren't
accent?
you Italian?
Does the head of the Thessalians take us for fools?
Why doesn't he want the cake, man?
So
To offer
rude.
even 1/10 is a great concession for the Thessalians. Do remind yourselves, new nobles, of the decorum.
Oh, then you go
It's about
reach.
time you learn your lesson. The old ways are long behind you now.
Yes.
What?
Oh, if you'd had the cake, sir.
When did you...
She did latte art and everything.
I was going to say, that's not even tea, that's coffee.
There it is.
Look at that. Doesn't even blink.
Whatever is served, you must swallow it with poise.
I love how she's actually dancing with
As nobility, this is the
Not a
most
legend.
basic of
Mary
grace.
Poppins.
The strings go hard there.
You dare seek the depths of the abyss.
I had to say the word
To
depth
fathom
so
the
many
heart
times.
of the
And
sea.
it's quite tricky.
You are but foam on the waves, destined to utterly dissolve.
Cantarella does do Pilates at the castle 3 days a week.
She does.
That girl is prepared. She's got hamstring length, you know? Oh. It takes me by surprise every time.
It is quite loud.
Delicious.
She knew what she was
I
doing.
wonder, just how sweet will you be?
Well,
Well, that was...
heavens.
Let's go back. That was a bit far, but
Good Lord.
yeah, like look, it made a splash for a reason. But I think it's such a cool trailer because I think it's not uncommon in the Resonator showcases to have like the character sort of facing an aspect of themselves. And can we set the record straight? That is not Cantarella's mother.
No, it is neither adult Cantarella nor her mother because you know she's got slightly she's more purple, she's more sparkly. It's sort of supposed to be the Cantarella Thessalia she's supposed to grow up into. It's who she's expected to be. So it's this kind of like it's her as a child facing the phantom of all of the societal pressure. So then when you do her quest and you see all of the horrible trauma that she's put through, being poisoned on the reg by her family, that scene with the, crazy Cthulhu soup is supposed to represent those trials and tribulations. So yeah, she's kind of like, the reason why she gets to be super villainous where Cantarella isn't is because she's like the totally cold and vicious version of the Phasalia that she was raised to be before her natural softness emerged.
That makes a lot of sense, I think. And I just think it was interesting because it's so clear that it is some kind of internal conflict or like a metaphorical conflict, more so than an actual like abusive person or something. And I just thought that made me really intrigued. Like, Cantarella is my favorite character in this. I mean, it's I think she's really cool, and I think her design is absolutely stunning. But I think what was also so funny was, obviously there was a bit of palaver about the ending of that, because it's a bit spicy for Kuro.
Pretty spicy.
And everyone was like, why?
But the Resonator.
Her tacit mark, right?
That's it.
It shows that she has, the eagle-eyed people noticed, I'm sure only because they were paying attention to detail, not for any other purpose. They noticed that if you, focus on her tongue, there is actually, a tacit mark with six right?
Star tacit
so
mark.
Which is a very big spoiler or hint, certainly, for the lore people. So I thought that was very cool.
Does Alex know that Cantarella is starting to regain her sense of taste again? Yes,
which is cute,
because I went back to record that little cocktail making event, and so I got caught up with it. But it was funny because I think I've said this on a stream before, but one of the vocal references who kind of always popped into my mind for Cantarella was there's a British TV chef called Nigella Lawson who has famously, she's very posh and has this lovely smooth voice, and she's quite sensual with the way that she approaches all of her ingredients. And so the longer that I played Cantarella, the more Nigella kept popping into my head. And so then to find out that she now can eat food and has her taste coming back, I was like, oh, perfect. Oh, she's in her Nigella era. This is wonderful. Also, Nigella isn't that also like a poison?
It's certainly a seed. I don't know if you can make a poison with it. I'm not. I defer to you, man.
Shout out Nigella Lawson.
Do we have any toxicologists here?
Yes.
Can you tell us?
Nigella seeds, the black mustard seeds. Yes. Please give them some privacy. Oh yes, I got to do a bit of pain. She's just so composed the whole time. It was nice to have a bit of a moment where she's thrown off center.
I was worried for her when she says that. I was like, no, wait, is she gonna take one for the team? Is she gonna die here? What's happening? Because again, that was my first bit of watching Wuthering Waves, so I didn't know what to expect, but I'm glad she made it. She was fine. Well, I mean, you've made the cake. Should we have some cake and tea just because we're here?
Should we do the tea?
I think we should do the tea, guys.
Do the tea.
Here's how it's gonna go.
Speaking of her nefarious upbringing,
Cantarella.
We've had a silly idea
because we should have poison tea, but we don't actually have poison. We're not intending to poison
that
ourselves
darker
on stream. It's not that vibe. However, we do have the closest adjacent thing to poison, which is the bomb. So,
as in the hot sauce.
The hot sauce. The hot sauce.
Hot sauce. It's not technically a food stuff, I think. And Amanda just had it, by the way, guys.
I had it because, guys, some of you will know this is a deep cut, but when Shia and I were doing our whole Streamly battle, obviously I made onigiri for him, and I put some da bomb on it.
You did?
Yes, because he dared to put pineapple on my pizza. So we do have da bomb.
We have da bomb.
Beyond insanity. If any of you watch Hot Ones, it is the one that has been, I think, deemed absolutely the worst.
People describe it as battery acid. What are we doing?
Yes.
So yes, we're going to play...
We're going to play tea roulette.
Tea roulette.
I feel like maybe you explain it, and I can make it, and you can switch them, and then we can figure out what we do.
This is what we're going to do, guys, because it's only fair, because Cantarella is ultimately a just person, but, she grew up being laxative teas. No. No, we're just going to burn ourselves to death. Yes. We're going to play tea roulette. We're going to have a normal cup of tea and a spiked cup of tea.
Indeed.
With da bomb. And we won't know which is which. And then you guys can watch us die on for the whole rest of the stream.
Indeed.
Suffer and cry. And I have got us, because in the trailer the cake was the antidote, I've got Amanda the closest I could get to the trailer cake in gluten-free form. And I have an entire cake for myself.
Hopefully a whole cake should do it.
I feel like I don't want to turn around because all of my real hair is behind me. I was like, you can't see the back of the wig. I did not style this wig for 360 degrees. Yeah. I did think it should be purple coloured tea, but the whole point, I think, or not the whole point, but in order to make this work, we have to not see the tea, because I think
You might be able to. Well, I'll actually see. It might not.
I don't think oat milk's going to help us, mate.
Do you know what? It's very, very hard to see, but I think if you look close enough, you can actually see. I've already forgotten which one is which, so I mean, we're off to a great start.
Oh, great.
And I actually kind of can't. I actually can't see the difference. So I mean,
okay. In which case?
I actually
Wait,
can't
I'm
see
gonna
the
bring.
difference.
I'm gonna bring the cake over.
So I mean, this is great because they actually kind of look the same.
Look at this
However,
adorable
I
cake,
still
you guys.
think the cake is amazing.
I did not make the cake, by the way. Like I have many skills, but baking is not one of them.
For complete fairness, I will cover the top of the mugs.
How badass would it be if I was immune to the poison? If Amanda's like, mine's fine, I'm like, mine too.
So now we
That
definitely
is
cannot see which
Canonically, what's supposed to happen? I can't believe I'm doing this.
So
It was my suggestion, by the way, that we do this early on. So
so we can suffer for longer.
yeah, I'm gonna live to regret this.
So I mean, I have made these two. I don't even
Wait, this is this the Linné? This isn't the Linné wig, is
This
it?
is not the
This
Linné
is-
wig.
this
This
is-
is
this is full
Cartethyia.
Cartethyia.
No, this is Fleurdelys, guys.
This is full Fleurdelys.
See, it's blue underneath. This is Fleurdelys.
I never noticed that Fleurdelys had her little like spring break colouring in there.
She did it before Linné, man, and Luke. They copied her. I'm just saying. Anyway, I've made these
You
two
look like
mugs.
such a pretty elf. Look at this. Look at her zoomed out, you guys. What a gorge. What a
I made these.
gorgina.
I've already forgotten which is which.
Okay.
So I feel like you now switch them around.
Okay.
And then we pick one and we find out one of us has a bad day.
All right.
You know, guys, what could go wrong, right? What could go wrong? The good thing is, it actually was incredibly. It was so hard to tell the difference. I immediately did not remember which one was the one. I did consider if I should have put it in both, just to be an absolute troll.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
We will regret. Give me one of them, and then I think the way to do it is obviously take the top off, but drink it without trying to look at it, just in case there's any like hint. And I think maybe a small sip of this is a wise. We have cake.
What would Cantarella say? What does she say
would
when
she
she's
say?
offering tea? I think she just pushes it across the table. I don't think she says anything.
Yeah. Also, this is
What's
actually
going
hot.
on here? Yes, we are
yes.
Potentially poisoning each other.
We are about to have poison. We're having tea roulette.
For the Thessalias.
We're having tea roulette. One of these teas will be better than the other. They're both warm though, so maybe not drink. You know, be careful. Be careful.
I'm also going to
Don't
try
burn
not
yourself.
to.
Yeah, we're trying to
spill
not
it.
look at it. We must swallow without flinching, as you said. Okay,
She
guys.
talks an awful lot about
Cheers.
swallowing. Swallow it. Okay, cheers. Oh. I think it's me.
I think it's you.
Well, all right. So far,
So far, so good.
I'm alive.
This is good.
Is it going? It's appropriate that it's me.
Yes, it is appropriate, I suppose. I suppose
actually-
you're showing us how to handle this with grace.
Yes. I mean, so far it's quite civilized.
Does it build?
I don't know.
I feel like I should join you, though.
So far. Oh.
No. You know what? I think we should suffer together. Let me add to mine.
That's how I would feel probably if I were like, oh wait, we've lost a cherry already. Oh my goodness. The bomb immunity. Yes. Unless she was very gentle and put like,
Well, I did go gentle on it because, you know, this is not something you want to, like, ruin your day too much with.
It's certainly spicy.
It's an acquired taste.
I have to say, I do have a pretty good chili tolerance. Mm-hmm. I grew up eating a lot of Mexican food, and my partner says I have the palate of a goat because sometimes,
Which is flattering, I suppose. You know, like
sometimes with the chilies, I will just like invert the whole thing. Like,
do you want this? Okay, guys. Well, I'm now joining Alex with the bomb. I will probably regret this.
I'm delighted.
Famous
with my
last words, man.
Let's do this.
Ooh,
If the poison doesn't get her, no, is that? I feel like that should be banned on YouTube. Doing this. This is
that
the
is
cake.
interesting. That is interesting. That is
This is the cake. It's just for the cake.
This is just for the cake, guys. We're cutting the cake. Ah, okay.
Have we discovered that we both like to bomb in tea?
I was going to say, guys, I don't hate it. I think it's because I think there is a level of it you could have put in that I would hate. This amount, actually,
She's got a knife.
I don't mind.
You see, I just don't know what they found threatening about Cantarella.
Honestly,
do you know what I mean?
YouTube is just going to like demonetize the stream for violence.
Oh.
No. I don't care. It's fine.
Is that a thing?
Actually, this isn't.
Let's put this away. Let's be...
Yeah. This actually tickles me a little bit, like in a good way. It makes my tongue prickly. I don't know if I recommend. I'm going to have some more.
Okay. I would say sipping it, fine.
Ooh, okay.
A big old swig.
Yeah, that's where it gets a bit like, oof.
Right.
I don't know about that.
It hits the
I
back
don't
of your
know.
throat.
It does actually. It does actually. Yeah, I feel like in small amounts it's kind of fun.
I'm just going to eat some cake.
Yeah, let's I'm going to have this cake as well. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
I mean,
I wish I could share the cake with you.
Yeah. The cake looks amazing. The cake is not a lie. I will take this off because I will absolutely drop that and then I will.
Well, there you go. So now all of my sympathy for Cantarella's gone because it turns out that being poisoned is fine.
It's fine. At least if
My
you
blunders escaped.
if you're just mildly poisoned. I could probably have been worse with this and it would have made it a lot worse for us, but it was
Alex is
okay.
scarier than Cantarella.
I feel like, are you scary or are you just really, really cool? I mean,
Oh,
it's a
thanks,
fine line.
dude.
It's a fine line. The cake's great though. The cake's not a lie.
Cake is good.
The cake is good. I actually don't even mind this tea. Like, you just have to kind of like enjoy it in small amounts.
God, I'm disappointed almost. Should I poison myself more?
I mean, if you like.
It's just
I would say
I'm
every now
just
and then,
having a nice time.
I think as I get closer to the bottom,
Oh, do you
it
think
gets stronger.
sinks?
Mine does, certainly.
Oh my god.
Like, the
So I'm
sip I
being
just took
cocky
now,
now.
the sip I just took now, I felt that.
Okay. Noted.
Ooh.
I was going to cut myself a slice, but what's happened now is I've just started to eat the entire cake with a fork.
Which I think is such a base take. I mean,
Apparently this is my Friday, you guys.
what a wonderful Friday. Guys, do you know what? I think the verdict is, will it tea? Da bomb kind of teas. I don't know if you're into that, but, it does kind of tea.
We really thought...
It does.
We thought this would be comedic content because we'd be streaming with tears. But it turns out we're both just freaks.
Again, I will say, if I have a big enough sip of that, it's like, ooh, it does sting a little bit. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if I'll have this every day. Let's just say it's an acquired taste. We'll save it for special streams.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
I'm
tea-
reassured.
The tea... I'm more disturbed by my fringe than I am by the bomb. The tea advent calendar that you gave me. Amanda's such a sweet friend. On Christmas, she gave me an advent calendar that is of that had tea instead of
chocolate or any fun
in
things,
it,
just tea.
which is so sweet. And also, it's from a Danish shop called
Søstrene
Grene.
Yes, exactly so.
Trying. One of the teas in that was chili, and let me tell you, it was about as chilly as this, and I was really not prepared for that in my cozy Christmas vibes. It was like the 23rd of December, and I was like, why does my tea hurt?
At least with this, we were anticipating. Like, I was fully prepared to die today, and careful with your fingers around your eyes. That's a good point.
Oh yes,
But I was the one who touched it,
thank you.
so I think it's mostly me. But
No sound.
yeah, the tea.
Did
The
we?
tea bites a little, but no sound.
Oh, what?
Are we out of sound? No, I mean, according to the to OBS. We have sound. Let us know if you can't hear us. Oh, you can hear us.
This
Great.
is just a great day, to be honest. I'm
Honestly,
having a lovely time.
yeah, this was it, guys. Nailed it.
No comedy.
No
but,
comedy. But look, the unintentional comedy may happen later. We may. I'll probably guys. What's going to happen is I have the memory of a goldfish, so I will forget that I put dip on this tea. I will have a big old swing in the middle of something, and I will just go like and die. You know.
Don't swing the tea.
Yeah. If I just like drop to the side, just assume that's what happened.
If you do that, I'm going to do a big old cross-leg kick. Yeah.
Well, I feel like now is a good time
cake is
to,
banging.
as we're having cake and tea, we could go into the next.
Let's do it.
This was requested by Alex, so even though it's technically not from 2.2,
Yes, because we did my Resonator showcase,
yeah.
I thought we need to...
we need to do Dawn
see-
Arrives.
We need to see Cartwheel. Poison the cake. That's true. We should just put it on everything.
Indeed, why not, right? We're gonna watch Dawn Arrives as we enjoy the rest of this spicy tea.
Absolutely.
This isn't an anniversary stream. Well, look, we follow the guest's request. The guest requested this because of its Cartethyas, and then we'll be back to 2.2 content. I mean, I have to preface before we actually
I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of
play
you.
this. Let me just pause that.
Look at that
look at
framing,
the
for
size.
goodness sake.
Look at the size difference. Yeah. Sorry. Before we start this, I have to kind of give context to when this came out. I was abroad doing a different thing.
You're still abroad to me, kid. Thank you.
I was out of the country, and I was
was overseas.
I was overseas, and I was working on a different project, and so I was pretty tired because I was up quite early and long days, and I was just my headspace wasn't that. And this thing came out, and I think I woke up at like 5 a.m. because like my phone was just going ding, 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 ding. And it was because this thing had come out and everyone was like, oh my God, something. I was like, what? So yeah, that was, I watched this while I was like half asleep for the first time.
Oh,
and I was
that's
like,
nice.
What? Anyway, here we go.
This kid does have to be the bravest. Imagine this is who you're going up to on the beach.
He is pretty cool. That kid has a bright future. I did literally wake up at dawn. Dawn did arrive.
I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you.
He's very cute.
Very cute.
See, I already forgot.
Once upon a time, a wicked dragon ravaged the land,
I like when they
leaving
do the art
rubble
style.
and ashes in its wake.
This is very cool.
Despair loomed, yet a lone armored knight rose up. Riding a white horse, he wielded...
I love that.
Huh?
We've heard this dusty old story 1,000 times.
Doesn't that storyteller sound a little bit like Keir Starmer?
It's a wonderful story.
Guest
Thank
appearance.
you.
The Prime Minister.
But it's
He's not busy.
fallen out of favour these days.
I always felt so
No one
bad for
cares
this,
about
the
a
storyteller.
knight's tale.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Best
Poor
be
Sir
heading home,
Keir.
young lady.
Yeah. And like this thing where the etheric sees in the sky or whatever, like, I just thought that was such a cool effect, right?
I love lizards. Even when evil lizard. Oh, there she is. Sprinting in heels.
Yeah, as you do.
As you
I
do.
could never. This is what I mean. I could never be Cartwheel. She's too cool. And I think this bit always confused people, like what happens here.
Yeah.
And I think the way it was described to me is that it's more like her realizing if she transforms into Fleur, she will decimate.
She'll have the strength.
Yeah, she'll decimate everyone though. So she'll take them out, but she'll take everyone out. So she's like, no, I can't do it. It's the fear that's kind of like, I'll kill everyone. I'm too powerful.
So she has to do it
Yeah.
as her widowed self.
It's her little self. And look at her go. I think it's easy to forget that Cartethyia was a knight already.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just, as Fleurdelys, she's the knight. She's already a knight.
Party girl, knight,
She does it
blessed
all, man.
maiden.
She does it all. Oh, and this bit, like, it always gets me, like, not the old man.
Not Sir Keir Starmer. Ooh. and people were so like, about
Are
this.
you certain? It's
kind of like in yours.
So
You know well what that power heralds. Nothing but overwhelming fear. The harder you strike, the closer the storm.
Music's so cool.
Only restraint will light the way forward.
I love it when you're
The
doing
name Cartethyia is long forgotten.
Spicy fluff.
Lost
yeah,
to
spicy
time.
flair.
Do you wish to lose your future as well?
Fear is to be expected.
Her mouth is so tiny.
It is. That fear is all it is. To let it stop me is an excuse.
And I like how they kind of...
Hug.
If I embrace it,
So,
I
people
will break
asked,
free.
why do I not, when I'm doing this bit, sound like I'm struggling? And we did try that.
Needs no
I think it's
armor
because it's a metaphorical struggle, that it's more like she's narrating it to herself more than she's physically saying it. So I think that's why they chose the one where she's not the... Yeah.
With this sword bestowed upon me, I shall bring the dawn to all!
This music made me at like 5 a.m. go, what? What? The music, it was so good.
I like the chorus.
Yeah, me too. The music's just so epic.
Whatever future calls.
From now on, every moment ahead shall forever be free of the abyss! Of the abyss!
I love it. Yeah, this is what I mean.
And that
Imagine
sound wave.
we're recording this, but we don't hear the music, so it was not as cool when it was just me saying the abyss. Like, it's cool with the music. It's and I love.
This is
seeing-
what happens if you give a baby a sword.
Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens.
This song is cool.
This song is great, and it won an award. And I just love how they kind of show that gradual transformation, right? Like from child to... Yeah. No, this was a great one. Yeah, guys, we were saying before, when we watch it, the cutscenes aren't finalized, so we don't see what you guys see. We see storyboards.
scared
It's
of
not
you.
ready there yet. And I just like the symbolism, right, of this whole, like, the kids aren't interested in the night story in the beginning, but then when the old man sacrifices himself, to save the child, then obviously the child then kind of learns the lesson and is like, he sacrifices himself to protect the old man, and he stands up to Fleur to protect everyone at the end. And it's this interesting idea that even these like kids who are rejecting this idea of chivalry and being the knight, they kind of see the value in it because they understand how sacrifice is important and worthwhile. And I just think it's so nice. And that's why, because people are like, why did she steal his toy? But it's like she realizes he doesn't need it. He's already internalized the lesson. He is now the protector, the knight, right? So
Cool.
and he realizes too. It's so cute.
What is that town? Where is it?
I actually
Blonde is
don't
escaping.
know where that is meant to be. I'm not quite sure because I think maybe it's meant to be because they kind of wear like just the kind of clothes you see in Resonator, like Raguna. But then the tacit discords that we're attacking are the ones I think that are in Septimon. So I'm not quite sure where this is meant to be, but some undisclosed place. But yeah, I think it's a really cool one, and it still holds up, and people
And
are
the
still.
vocal work is so cool.
Yeah.
It's so nice that you get to do both of
Let's
those,
just
and
sing with Egla
you get to
Town.
do Nefarious, Fleurdelys.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was my favorite part of it. It's kind of like how I think with, even if it's not as vocally different. Like for Cantarella, I love how you get to do all the really like, the surface level, oh yes, I'm evil, blah blah blah, but then you get to see in her personal quest those more sort of vulnerable aspects of her, and I think that's really nice. You get to see the other side of the character. I mean, it's more literal with Cartethyia and Fleurdelys, but I think you get to see it with Cantarella as well and hers, and I think that's really nice. Very good. Yeah. Guys, so if you just joined us, we are celebrating Wuthering Waves 2.2 by watching some highlights from the actual patch and things adjacent to, like, Dawn Arrives. We are having poisoned tea. There's da bomb in this tea, and I keep forgetting it, so I keep drinking it and being like, oh, yes, of course. We've got cake.
It's
which
still pretty good.
Prepared by Alex, which is really nice. It's not bad. It's not bad, actually. I think I thought it would be worse. I probably was not liberal enough with the da bomb because I didn't want to destroy us, but,
Well, bless you.
maybe it should have. Is Alex familiar with 3.1? I don't know, are you?
Alas, no. I've fallen off. I've fallen off hard.
Raiders, sorry. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you. Welcome. We are celebrating.
Well, I don't know where the royal way. Hello.
Hello. Welcome in.
Yeah.
We are celebrating.
We're celebrating in wigs
Wigs.
today.
When will you wear wigs?
Now we will wear wigs.
We will wear wigs. Amazing. Let's see, what else did we have coming
What's
up?
next?
Well, yes, of course. We were going to watch some, we can't watch all of them because we don't have time, but we're going to watch select, I think, moments from the story, the main quest story.
Okay.
And I think, they sort of get to Avenolium, right? They, Cantarella, Cartethyia, Rover, they all sort of end up in there, right? And they go on their merry way. And there's a moment that I think people quite enjoyed where Cartethyia and Rover are like in the boat, and it goes over one of those edges where gravity shifts, and Cartethyia sort of stumbles, lands on Rover,
and
it's a
it's
bit
all
like ooh, right? A bit of awkwardness. And what was amazing about that is some brilliant fans made like an edit that I think went viral, where instead, like, they somehow managed to like replace the Rover and Cartethyia like character animations, like models, with Crownless and Inferno Rider, and it just makes the whole scene a bit like,
because those
what?
guys should get
they
to,
should
to
get
be
together.
giggly little
I ship
flirts
it.
sometimes.
I ship it. That's the only ship I'm gonna have, but I ship that one.
Oh my god, risky, Amanda.
I know.
Can't be out here shipping in public.
I know. I will regret that.
You guys.
No, don't come for me. But I think they are quite endearing. So I feel like we should watch that, because I feel like that's always a little bit of a fun one. Connor, thank you so much for rating us. Welcome in. We are reacting to some fun Wuthering Waves 2.2 content to celebrate the 1-year anniversary. And I mean, if you've never seen this, enjoy. Oh, I love how they kept the voices.
だって前回ここを通った時
It's just so well done.
How do people do this?
I don't know.
Is it a
so
mod or
impressed.
something?
I don't know how they do it, but like this bit, it's the way they somehow make the model.
I love that sound effect.
Like, look, his cheeks are blushing. That's the bit that kills me. It's like, and he's like combing his. And Inferno Rider's just there being absolutely bemused.
同じ失態は繰り返しません
I just think that's so funny. I just think that bit is absolutely hilarious. So I thought that was funnier to watch than the one that is the original, because I don't know, that's just too funny. I love how Inferno Rider has just become a meme in Wuthering Waves. I mean,
cool.
I think there is lore. I think there is lore behind it. Maybe some of you know it. I don't actually know the lore of it, but I think it's really, really funny. Yeah, there's also a Devil May Cry version with Virgil and Dante, which is also hilarious. It's just the creativity, I think, of the community to be like, do you know what? Let's take this kind of cute little moment and let's just make it weirder. Yes, Inferno Rider has a YouTube account. I've sometimes had Inferno Rider like in the comments,
Oh,
which
really?
you know is a great honor. You know, we love when bosses show up to pay their compliments. But yeah, no, I just think that's absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, good fun. Right. So, I think
What's next,
I think
Bash?
so. We today we're only watching I think cutscenes from the game that are actually like put up by Kuro. We're only watching the sort of official content from the game, just to be on the safe side. And so the bits of 2.2 that they have put up is actually the ending, which in fairness I understand, because I feel like the ending was the moment. Like if there was a moment, I asked people like what in 2.2 was your favorite moment. People had varying answers, but one of the things people really universally said, that was the moment that I was shook by. It is kind of like the fight, the Fleurdelys fight, which I will also
Including
admit,
the falling.
yeah, including all of it. And like when I saw that, I was also like, wait, what? Because, you know, we had seen some of it, but it was just, it wasn't fully rendered, like it wasn't fully finished, right? So guys, we're just gonna go straight to like to the peak of it, and watch this whole ending, because the cinematography in this is just, I think, absolutely out of this world. Like it's been consistently good in Wuthering Waves, but I think
No, this bit was so cool.
This
I remember
was a step
watching
up.
this bit and just being like,
yeah, like what?
what? Okay.
Like,
cool.
like spoilers for 2.2 if you haven't played it, but look at this, man. It's just the choreography of this that breaks my mind every time. And like the switching between different like attributes, the dodges, like how they're not holding back. It's so quick. Like look at this bit where he just kicks back her attack. Absolutely crazy.
Love this.
Yeah.
Love this. Oh, it's so cool.
And the way that like Rover just carries that. And then the little smile. It's very quick. But... And the way you see them reflected, and you see Leviathan in that one shot, right?
Guitar?
Yeah. That was such a... Like, this shot for me was the Makoto Shinkai money shot.
We'll find it together.
Yeah, it kind of looked like they were kissing, and then you're like, oh no.
I think you can interpret it how you want, right? Whatever that gesture is. But this bit, everyone was just like, what? So sad. But it's so beautiful, like this whole cutscene is...
Her frequency in her body is already...
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
And it's going to replay this, but we're going to watch it again with Jane, because we want to hear both.
I was gonna say, but I didn't want to like ruin your vibe. I was like, it's a shame it's not Jane.
We're going to watch both. You can never watch this too many times.
Yeah, go on, Jane.
They're both so good. We love Jane. We wish Jane could be here, but she's very busy. She sends her love.
I love Jane's fight noises. I think she does them so well.
Yeah, it's so cool the way Rover parries all the attacks. I love that scream, man. They're both great. They're both great, guys. We love all Rovers.
We love all Rovers. We just love Jane because she's our mate.
Yeah. It's so brutal, that moment, and if you think about it, because Rover didn't really want to have to do it. But yeah. And I think, again, a lot of people are unsure about what that moment is, but it's not something we decided. You can decide if it's just a touch, if it's something more. It can be whatever it is to your romance.
Well done.
And I also just think it's so sad that, like, Fleurdelys' last words is to comfort Rover.
We'll
Like,
fight together.
it's just so cute. Yeah, it's the relief it's over, right? And she believes she has to die for Leviathan to die, so it's the only way.
The frequency in her body is already...
I love Sapphire's voice.
I love Sapphire's voice, it's so good.
Yeah.
Despair not,
I did not say they kissed.
for all is not lost.
Our dear
Yeah.
Horsey gave her a new hope. Thank you, Horsey.
Honestly, the Sentinel was the best, and Rachel did such a good job as both.
Have you ever met her?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No.
No. I mean, but she's the I was going to say goat, but I mean the horse.
She's the horse.
She's the horse. But she's amazing, and I think so much of the impact of both losing the Sentinel, but also of fighting the Threnodian, or certainly Leviathan, is because of her performance, right? And it's kind of crazy how, you know, she is doing her, you know, it's the same voice. She's not like changing the vocal quality, she's just changing the intention of the character.
Yeah.
So, you know, unlike me who's changing the vocal quality of the two characters, she's keeping the same but just changing the intention, which is another way you can do the 2-in-1 character kind of thing. I just thought she's so good at it. She's so cool.
She is.
Really cool.
I do feel like there's some kind of like a discordant layering thing that they put
Yes,
on her.
I think there
when
are
she was
effects on it.
being, the Threnodian,
I think so.
And I love it. I love that sound.
I think so, for sure. It's Rachel Atkins who voices the Sentinel and the Threnodian in Resonator. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. She's an amazing performer, and I think you're right. There is probably some kind of processing or effect on the voice to make it sound less human, because I think even in Dawn Arrives, when I'm doing when Saucy Fleur is there doing her thing,
I love that bit.
I'm fairly sure if I remember it correctly, it's hard to hear in, like, you know, when you just got silly little headphones in. But I think we layered the vocals, so there's definitely a track of me saying whatever the line is, but then there's also me whispering it, and there's me whispering it.
Oh.
So I'm doing it in, like,
You layer with yourself.
Yeah, I'm layering, and it's something I've weirdly found out that I'm weirdly good at layering with myself.
I hope there is some kind of effect on her voice. Imagine getting called out. I didn't know if that was her natural voice. Well, you wouldn't be late, would you?
No.
You'd be at the table.
You would be
You'd have
there.
made the table.
You would be there.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, actually, maybe she does. Oh, I shouldn't have done that while I was talking. Maybe she, you know,
Hey,
have a sip of that and then talk, and you will be like, oh, okay, great. No, that was a mistake. Anyway,
it's if you've got to sip it. You have
You
to
gotta
hold
sip
it in
it.
your mouth.
Yeah.
Because if you,
it's weird because it's kind of
I can't say any of the things that are in my mind, but yes.
you can. It's not so bad if it's like burning the front of your mouth. If it's burning your throat and you're trying to talk, that's not great. That's not great.
I'm utterly disappointed. Wait, this. I need to clarify this
sorry.
for the world, because you know accents are my
Yes,
special
of course,
interest.
please.
I'm utterly disappointed that Emily Cass doesn't do Lumi's Scottish accent as Escoffier. A lot of people listen to Escoffier in Genshin Impact and say, oh, I can tell she's Scottish. Emily Cass isn't Scottish. She's doing a Scottish accent for Lumi, and a
just
really
good.
lovely one, and then she's doing American for Escoffier. So I understand. You might be saying it would be fun for her to be Scottish, and I agree.
We always want more Scottish.
I always make pitches, because I've got a good Scottish accent, and I always make pitches to be like, what if she was a Scot? Like what?
Could we have like Scottish Cantarella?
Scottish Cantarella. My Scottish is usually quite high. But wait, let me think. She'd be like, what did she say? Suddenly all my...
She says something like sink into the depths or something.
Sink into the endless depths. Depths is actually easier to say Scottish.
She becomes quite cute. Like she almost becomes
Well,
like...
that's part
Yeah.
of the reason why I go there is because my natural voice is so much lower. But for some reason, Princess Merida comes out when I do Scottish. So
I love it. I love it. Guys, I don't think you want my Scottish accent. That's not going to happen. Can you do Singlish? Is that a thing? Or like Simlish? Do you mean like... Singlish. Are we saying like Singapore English, or are we talking about Simlish? Like, because that's a thing too, like from The Sims.
I can say Sasha Mahay, but that is The Sims. That's not. You're right. Singlish is from Singapore, isn't it? Scottish Cantarella. Yeah, what would she say? She could say smother.
Smother. It just sounds kind of endearing when she does that, right? I feel like that's her cuter sister.
Singapore doesn't Elizabeth do? Isn't Buling kind of a Singapore accent?
I defer to the accent experts.
I don't know.
There's
a goose on the loose.
There's a goose.
No, I could not. I don't even
Fleurdelys.
know what a Singlish accent sounds like, to be honest.
German. No, I don't think so.
No, it would be so good.
What does she even say? Bow before me. It's not very good, is it? I think one time I did like Danish Fleurdelys just to prove that it's not good. It's not what you want, guys. People are like, oh yeah, that would be really cool. It's like, no, you would not.
Scottish Lauma actually would work very easily because she is quite princessy. What would she say? Forest, protect us. Oh, you'd believe it, wouldn't you?
It's very endearing.
I'm not going to do an Indian accent. I think it's always a bit of risky territory for white actors to be doing accents like that. Beautiful as the accent is, and I would love to.
Spanish Cantarella. Ooh.
Claro que sí. Cantarella. She would say, sink into the endless depths.
Oh. Okay, do you know what? I kind of like that. That's like her cousin from wherever like the most Spain equivalent thing is.
And we can definitely do Russian because she would be like suffocate.
Brilliant.
What we want has a way of finding us when we least expect it.
Yeah. Look, it was only the bomb, guys. There's nothing else in there. It's just our natural goof coming out.
The goof is happening, but I'll tell you what, it's because I've eaten about a kilo worth of pink cake.
Yeah.
At this point.
This is the thing. We're going to watch one more story cinematic because immediately after this, there's actually another one.
Yes,
and then,
nice.
And then maybe we will go to the next.
This is my favourite art style.
Yeah, I like this as well.
Cleansing the remnants of the dark tide.
Lauma has a cinematic engagement.
Oh, no, sorry guys, I've failed. I'm gonna put that on.
Yeah, Lauma has a cinematic art style and it's gorgeous. I love it.
I'm gonna go back, guys, because I didn't share the screen. We're gonna start it over.
The one who defies has banished herself to the high tower.
I love this art style. Yeah. I think it's so cool.
It makes me think of Beauty and the Beast.
Yet she knew not that the dark tide would never recede.
But like even that, like this idea that Fleurdelys is this puppet, right?
The most loyal
and so she's like, nope.
You are wrong. Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I
just think the 2D art style in this game is really cool when they do it.
Be that as it may.
The performance.
How long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you.
And I like the split.
And await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
And then it immediately goes into a different cutscene, which I was always intrigued by. But like, it goes from the 2D straight into a 3D cutscene.
I cannot fall
But
now.
I always understood this to be inside the mindscape of her. Like, this is what's happening while she's kind of like wrestling
Humanity has
Leviathan
its
for
flaws,
control.
exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down
And
without
this is
a
her
fight.
kind of breaking out so that she can go over into fighting her.
Resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now,
I just noticed that her sword is broken.
Light, come hither!
Such a high-pitched voice. It's really good though.
Make way for your destroyer.
It's hard to do sustained efforts like that.
It is, and also it was quite high.
Come to me,
This is probably one of her coolest lines, I think.
mighty god killer.
Yeah, 100%.
And just that, like, ending on that, like, aura pose. Like, look at that. Look at that. Very cool.
She's almost Fleurdelys.
She's almost Fleurdelys, but not quite. Not quite. She's not smug yet.
Yeah,
'cause she
Come
still
to Me,
needs-
Mighty God Killer is my favourite line of yours.
Honestly, and the funniest thing is that was my first line to record as Fleurdelys. Which
The
I
very
feel-
first one?
It was the first one because, again, I was recording everything chronologically, and that was the
Come to
first.
me,
That was the first
mighty
line
God
she says.
killer.
You know, I didn't know when I started recording what the split would be between like Cartethyia and Fleurdelys, and obviously it's mainly Cartethyia, and then at the very end some Fleurdelys. So by the time we got to that, I recorded almost everything for Cartethyia, and then I was like, wait, I get to do this one now, and I just thought that was such a cool first line. It's like, come to me, and we talked a bit about like what is the attitude of that line, right? Because obviously it's meant to the player and to Rover sound like a taunt, like a okay, fine, come here and I'll fight you, right? And it is that, right? She's trying to get Rover to fight her, but it's also this hope, isn't it, that Rover is the person who can kill a god, meaning her and Leviathan, right? So it is. It's like a taunt and a hope, and we tried different things to kind of get this idea. And I think what we landed on, because it couldn't sound too hopeful, because then it wouldn't work as a taunt, right? Was to make it sound like this sort of very fatigued, almost like seeing the irony of it, like. Yeah, okay, fine. Come on, God Killer, and kill me, because then you'll also stick it to Leviathan. But it was quite cool. It was quite cool. Sorry, you had a question. You said after Cart is recovered from the Avenolium. Oh no, are we having connection issues?
Oh,
I don't know, guys. Let's see.
we are
Let's
having
see.
connection.
That would be annoying. Let me see. Let me see.
Ach no.
Are you still with us, guys? 1 second. I think we lost chat.
Oh no, we lost chat.
We did lose chat.
I think the entire Twitch went
Ah,
down.
Twitch is twitching. Twitch is twitching. Oh, you're here? Things are okay? The entire browser went down. Okay, well, feel free to refresh, maybe. Maybe refresh if you can. Twitch has been tweaking recently, not on this stream specifically, but you guys are back? You guys are back. Lovely. Nice. Sorry, guys, we lost you for a second there. I think we were answering a question.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, sorry. It was about after Cart is recovered from the Avenolium fight, we're mixing Fleur's tone into Cart's subsequent lines. Was that my idea from the director? It was a bit of both. They said that they wanted essentially her to have a third voice. Mm-hmm. They said they wanted her to have a third voice. And that was more of a middle ground. And they basically said, you can just use your own voice. And I was like, okay, but let's try and make it a little more... Because my voice isn't necessarily their voice combined, right? So I was trying to keep it consistent, but be like a little mix of... So I think... I just tried to find like what was the pitch in the middle, because Fleurdelys is down here and Cartethyia is up here, so it just kind of ends in the middle, which is here. And then I think
it's nice because it lets you have a bit more of a bass note.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're still keeping a lot of the articulation up in Cartethyia.
So I was trying to find the middle ground, which is sort of here. And then I guess just made her playful, so she has the confidence of Fleurdelys now, the assertiveness, but the goofiness of Cartethyia, so she ends up being playful, which is consistent with her being the girl from Egla Town who founded the Carnival, right? So we were trying to make it make sense, so she still felt like you could recognize both of those aspects in her as one, and it felt true to what we knew about the character. But it was a fun exploration.
The Carnival?
Kind of, yeah. Like the lore is that she basically... Oh, you will find out. But she... essentially, the story is that I think she snuck into like some thing that the Order was doing, got drunk on the altar wine, and basically started a party and like pied piper everyone to follow her.
But I thought that was kind of like because of the Carnival she was doing.
I'm fairly sure that was the first instance, wasn't it?
She just got lit, and then...
Or am I giving her too much credit? Did I suggest anything in what I voice acted? I mean, we can't really suggest lines. It's not like we improv because the script has to be, fixed because it has to be consistent in the different languages. So we can't just like throw random lines in there. But I mean, certainly, I suppose inevitably the way we say lines are offers most of the time. Like they will say, here's a line, and we give them a few options, and maybe they'll redirect us if they had something specific in mind. But the offers we make are ours.
I think kind of like giggles, and often there are like how do I describe this? Like sort of non-verbal parts of speech in a script, and you're free to interpret those as you would, and they're very different, especially in East Asian languages from in English. So stuff that would be like an or like a is that to me sounds very specifically like Korean or Japanese or Chinese, and so there's definitely like room for different kinds of sounds. But I don't know, for me, because this was an earlier job, I was definitely on my best behavior. I mean, I'm always on my best behavior, but what I meant was I probably wouldn't have had the confidence to suggest things, whereas now I'm a little bit more like front-footed in saying, could we maybe phrase it as this, or could we maybe try this?
It depends on the project as well. I think some projects are really open to like, oh, please come with your ideas and feel free to ad-lib, and some are just for reasons maybe they have to be a bit more strict on the script. So it's not necessarily that some people won't like you. It just depends on the project. And yes, someone said that my input was that I named the swords. Like I didn't name the swords were named, but nobody had said the names of the swords until I did. So I got to decide what the pronunciation should be, and I just thought they sounded vaguely Scandinavian. So I went, I don't know, like where I'm basing this on, like, but I
have to fight you. I was the first one to say Turvin.
Maybe, but then
I remember we Googled it for a long time.
I think it was Hogness and Haltir. Then I and I think I could have said Haltir or whatever, but I said Haltir because it sounded to me vaguely Scandi, and I thought that would make it sound more ethereal and fantasy-like. I thought, so that's what I did. Is Fleurdelys gone after Robus fight? Is it just Cartethyia? Is it? I think it's implied in the game again. I can't speak. This is just my interpretation as an actor. I'm not speaking for the writers, but my understanding of it is that they merge, and so they are one person now who just refers to themselves jointly as Cartethyia, because Fleurdelys is a title, right? She was always called Cartethyia, both of them. So I think it's more like their experiences merge into one, which is what small Cartethyia specifically requests. The Sentinel gives her a choice. Does she want to forget? And she says no, because that made me who I am. So it is sort of, they have this amalgamation of what they each experienced, and now they are continuing as one person that can kind of switch between the forms. But they are essentially one person. It's like two perspectives in one.
By the way, now that I have you, I sort of stopped playing Wuthering Waves as soon as I pulled Cartethyia, because I was like, okay, I'm completed. Now I've done the thing that was like looming that I still hadn't completed. But I tried playing as you, and I keep getting stuck. I can't.
Okay, well, we'll look at that as well.
I keep getting stuck as in the wrong form and being like, God damn it.
Okay. We can fix that. Look, we have Inferno Rider in the chat.
Oh my God,
the Inferno
bro.
Rider. We saw you
Welcome, bro.
have a nice boat ride with Crownless earlier, and can we just say we're happy for you? Yeah. We are super happy for you both. We hope you are both very happy and can take many lovely rides in foam together.
That was what happened with in the Saint Kutar in the Nordkrai quest, is that I was one of the first ones to say a lot of those sort of like proper nouns in Nordkrai and Genshin, and so I was allowed to give them a Finnish pronunciation, and then so I didn't have to copy anyone else, and that made me very happy. And then
that's very cute. That's very cute. Okay. Are you hungry? Should we have some food?
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Because we've had some cake. We've had some cake, but we actually also have some food. We actually also have some food. Maybe
some thematically appropriate.
Should we take a minute or two to prepare our food, and then maybe we'll be back. We can put you on a short break if you
have some proper food. Well, how dare you, sir?
This is proper.
You mean I can't continue eating?
But we will have some other food as well. So give us like a few minutes, and we will be we'll take a short break, and we will be back. So now's the time to go and grab your drink, grab your bathroom. I was going to say,
go and grab your bathroom.
Go and grab your bathroom. Whatever you want. We are playing WuWa videos, guys. That's what we're doing here.
That's what we're doing.
Right. So we will just put you on
Grab
the
your
BRB.
bathroom, fellas.
Put you on the BRB and we'll see you in 3. See.
All good in the hood.
We are back, friends. We are back. We are back. And we are having
Oh yeah. Wait.
pizza.
I feel like you didn't announce that. We're having a very specific type of pizza.
Guys.
Now listen, ladies and gents. Cartethyia is having pizza Tropicale because that's, I mean, wait, is it Cartethia's favourite food or does she?
It is not Cartethia's. Cartethia's favourite food is Laura's
salad. I remembered this because I nearly brought you some salad.
Is this what people eat nowadays?
Yes, we got a whole ass ring of pineapple for comedy effect.
Guys, this much pineapple on this much pizza is a war crime.
Bruh.
But for you,
Wait, okay, so I'm not having pizza Tropicale because Cantarella would never.
she would not.
Have you
would not.
lost your mind? Did you hear the way that Zami responded to it? Like, no. This is not what we do. So I'm having an ordinary pizza, but where's the bomb?
Where's the bomb? Oh, okay.
I'm just
it
thinking.
Is there. It is there.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it. I'm just thinking because in hot wings they have to dab it.
Oh, true. Okay, we'll ask dabbing it.
I'm tempted to test myself.
Okay.
With more poison.
Okay, I like it. I feel like it's impossible to make this worse. So I mean, you know.
I don't even want to touch the bottle.
No, I think you probably shouldn't. Maybe like grab a knife or something and like delicately dab it on. I don't think you should like actually pour it. I think you should. Yeah, I think that's the appropriate amount, guys. Yeah. Look, I feel like we might as well at this point, right? We're not putting it in the cake. We're putting it on the pizza, guys. I think go gentle. Go gentle.
My arrogant. What is it? Your arrogance and conceit. What is that? That's
I don't know.
Keira Knightley in Pride and Prejudice. Your selfish disdain for the feelings of others.
You're going to use it as a dipping sauce.
We're just going to dip a little bit.
Do you know what? Valid.
We're just going to try it.
Yep. Okay. I love it.
You know what? People.
I'll grab the
Cheers.
rest. I'll grab the rest.
Oh, you're going to do it too?
Sure. Do you know what? I feel like it's not going to get worse, is
Hell
it?
yeah.
I mean, it is going to get worse considerably, but like, let's get some on there,
Right.
guys. Well,
cheers, bro.
Cheers. All right, guys. Here we go.
I'm not sure it should be the first thing that touches my mouth, but here we go.
It's not great.
Oh no. Well, it's ruined the flavour of the pizza. I can tell you that much.
Cantarella can no longer taste any food, guys.
Law
accurate.
burning of it.
Cartethyia cannot taste anything either while she is in
Oh my god.
It's I don't know what I want to say. Like, does it enhance the flavor?
No,
it just burns.
Oh.
But the good thing is, guys, we now know that we could survive hot ones. So, like Sean Evans, anyway. The pineapple is the worst.
Mother
like,
of
there's so much
God.
pineapple here.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. I'm now just gonna eat. I'm gonna eat this pizza at like record speed just to try and like dilute it in my body.
Cantarella just got her sense of taste back, immediately lost it.
Yeah, and then she goes to Italy and gets a bit too adventurous pizza. Oh no.
The face of regret, guys. But the edit will be good.
I just got to wave.
The highlight reel will write itself. Stargaze is taking notes. Yeah, it's spicy, isn't it? Would you like something that is not tea with the bomb?
Oh my god, the tea's still got the bomb in it.
Don't have the tea. Don't have the tea. Have the water.
It's Wuthering Waves. You're
Yes,
right. We're
wuthering
just going to
waves.
weather the waves.
We will wither the waves. We actually have ice cream.
It's okay. I can handle this. I can handle this.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't raised on chilies for nothing.
Indeed.
I can do this.
Indeed. Look, I have to admit, it's not as bad. I feel like the pizza and the bomb means I taste nothing other than pineapple.
I've never salivated so much in my life.
I'm tasting spicy pineapple, and it kind of becomes worse when you breathe. Like,
This water's not going to help.
air makes it worse. It's like the air combusts, and you're like, whew.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. This is what I tell myself,
No
like,
worries.
when I went to Vietnam, because I eat a lot of spicy food, but Southeast Asian spice is like is a different level. I don't know if it's hotter or just a different type, but it kicked my butt. And I was very like, I'm not one of those white girls who can't have spice. I was like, no, give it to me spicy. And then I was
have it?
instantly humbled. So I just tell myself I'm in Vietnam.
So I'm having pizza Tropicale, guys. There's a whole chunk of pineapple in this pizza. But we're having it. We're having it. Yeah, look, it's giving us like a natural blush. I feel like, if you're running low on makeup, have some de balm. It'll warm you right up. It'll, yeah.
Yeah, the Vietnam flashbacks, at least this, like, from the war, at least the problem with being in Vietnam was that my body was also so physically hot that the flavour being hot was like, this is too much altogether.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? At least here comes the spice and juice drooling. It really...
Don't show Marco this now, no. I won't tell him if you won't.
What Vietnamese food have I eaten? Oh,
Oh,
okay. I went in 2023, so now I'm going to have forgotten the name of everything. I want to say, and I'm going to get the tonality totally wrong, but I want to say it's ban sao, which is like, it's like a kind of, I want to say pancake, but I feel like that's wrong. But it gets like cooked on a hot griddle really fast and then folded into quarters.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It's absolutely gorgeous. It has like lots of amazing fillings, and like everything in Vietnam has loads and like piles of fresh herbs on top of it, and it's just gorgeous. Ban sao was my favorite thing for sure.
that sounds pretty good.
And obviously the pho is good.
Yeah,
and,
we love that.
Oh, what were the other things that were so good? There's so much. We ate so well.
Yeah. Yes, guys, this is a Wuthering Waves stream. We're eating pizza Tropicale. We're drinking poison tea, and we are wearing
The wigs. My wig's trying to escape my head.
Yes, and we are allegedly also watching content. We will...
I think I'm fine now.
You're fine. Yeah, see, you tanked it. Absolutely not a problem.
Whatever.
No match for Cantarella. You know, she's been there. She's tried it before.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me just see. That was a double. See, this is where we were. This is where we were.
What's next?
Next is a cinematic from Cantarella's Story Quest.
Fabulous.
Which we played together on stream. I really loved that. That was the first time I played that content. I was kind of saving it for when we could both do it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Yeah, we should watch this. And remember, I actually can't even remember what happens in this cinematic, so let's find out. As we enjoy. Oh, yes, it's at the end.
Oh, this is my little dance one.
Yes.
Tonight,
I remember the light.
all the riddles
What a
are
night to
solved.
remember.
Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
This is Cantarella's little dance number.
She's so cute.
Kablam! Jellyfish.
I love how they like spring out of the...
Yeah.
Ooh, got a bit more to bomb there. The gift that keeps giving. It's because the spoon is literally touching my pizza.
Oh.
Instant regret.
I just noticed the tango happening in the background. All of those people.
What a night to remember.
Oh, I enjoyed that bit.
What a night to
I like
remember.
That is really good.
Clearly, not for Amanda because she didn't remember. But, you know,
No, I wasn't there.
that's true.
But I like how Anna's kind of like fades away. I'm guessing that's the scene again, but oh yeah, let's watch it with Jane too. Why not? When we've got both.
Tonight, all the riddles are solved.
I really
Behold,
like this.
the
I thought it was such a
elixir
nice
of
quest.
resurrection.
And all the girls were really, like, it was really sad the way they were made to fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was such a good way, again, of, changing people's perspective of Cantarella. You know? And I love how she still in public plays that persona, right? She still has to keep it up. Oh my god, my lips are burning.
My finest old money laugh.
Laughs and expensive. And I love that nobody's looking, nobody's caring. Like, oh, whatever.
What a night to remember.
Yeah, Cantarella's playing the long game.
Yeah. Also, she invents this whole ruse because she can't just up and return people.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
to
yeah.
their-
Because they have to keep it up. Like she has to make up this long story about how she's essentially, bringing people back from the dead, right? But I thought it was such a nice, heartwarming, because again, I feel like it also was a perfect way of reconciling our expectation of Cantarella from 2.0. Because obviously we meet the Mentellis first, and so we hear that the Thessalias are, evil and dodgy and whatever. We hear terrible things about Cantarella. And then as we get to know her, we obviously see the other sides
You'll
of
notice that the Thessalias don't do that about the Montellis.
her. Oh, yeah. No.
No. In fact, in the 2.8, is it 2.7, 2.8?
Seven.
You know, I'm quite magnanimous towards them on telly.
You are. She's generous.
Same,
She's generous. The spice.
I think we've ridden the wave.
I think so.
We've weathered the waves.
We have weathered the wave. I did make so, guys. There's still like the bomb on this, and you might be like, "Oh, it's a baby amount."
That's enough.
It's enough.
That's enough.
And that was touching my pizza, so like I just had another bit of it, and I was like, "Oh,
my wig is trying to escape from my head."
It is okay. Would I suggest that you all go out and add the bomb to your meal routine? Absolutely not.
Thessalia's also imprisoned Brant. You know what? Actually, I've not seen that part, and I am aware of that, but I'm missing. I haven't played 2.0.
We won't spoil it. But, I mean, jokes on you because Brant likes that. So I mean, because how can he do dashing escapes if nobody imprisons him, right?
Oh well.
So I'm just saying.
In that case,
gaming or Ling Yang? What do you mean both?
Oh, gaming or Ling Yang because they're both lion dancers.
Oh, I see. It's another character.
Yes.
It's just my ignorance. Sorry, guys.
Yes. And I do have to say gaming because I'm just so charmed by his animations, the way that they glow in the dark. I absolutely love them. But we love Ling Yang as well. Even though we like to joke, we love Ling Yang.
We do. I actually think he's pretty cool. Okay, let's see which one is the... Oh, yes, we have made it, guys. We've made it to the bit where
musical interlude?
We want to watch some of the fan content, some of the cool stuff that you guys created based off 2.2. And we are obviously going to start with none other than David Johnson Kim, who is still maybe his amazing song that he wrote for 2.2 called Breathe In, Breathe Out. That's an absolute banger. If you've not heard it, you are going to hear it.
Wait, before you start, I have to say, should I be saying garming? Is that what you're saying? Or muffin? Muffin, muffin. I care very much about pronunciation, so I want to know if I'm doing it wrong.
Get it right.
Is it? I just said gumming because that's sort of what it looked like to me, but I've got absolutely no idea. So yes, chip in, guys, if you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Let us know. All right. Shout out to David Kim, who's in the chat.
Shout out to the supremely talented David Kim. I've not seen this.
Oh, it's a banger.
I've just heard about it, so I saved it.
We're gonna watch it now, guys. Or listen to it. We're gonna watch and listen. Cinema. Oh, cool. It's great. Like the editing is so good too. This is cool. Oh, Shastreen. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting. Let's. You were just seeing us vibing. We will. Sorry, Scuff. Let's go back. Here you go.
So wait, is this all? Is this the vocal also?
No. So it's the singer from the band called Fresh Body, I think. Yeah. Here you go, guys.
Take the pieces of my heart. I made them from the colors of my art.
It's a really cool song.
Paint them on your soul. Together we will know the truth that lies ahead of you and me.
These visuals are sick.
Live and free. Lift you off your feet. Together we will meet.
The editing, the music, the vocals, it's all so cool. Such an absolute smash. And it fits so well. Oh yeah. Absolutely cool. Not a chance. I think rock vocals are so cool and impressive, like the distortions that people can do. And that. It's so cool. This is sick. It's so good. And even like the hand-drawn animations that was added here, right?
Yeah.
So cool. And the way the music came out for one line. Yeah, this is such a hit.
Wow.
Look at that, man. Well done, David. Well done, Johnny, for those amazing vocals. Well done, editors. Like, I don't know who edited this, if that was you, David, or if that was someone else, but like everyone who came together for this, like, killed it. That is such an amazing song.
That was so good.
Yeah.
How do you even go about?
I don't understand it either. Like, if you guys are not already following David, he's David Kim Productions on YouTube, and I think other places as well, DJ Kim or David Kim Productions. Please do follow him, because he's in the chat right now.
Cinema edit, song so relatable. I'm breathing in and out right now. It's true.
Me too.
Aren't we all?
But it's such a good one, and if you don't know, David Kim, he makes banger songs like this. He makes original songs for most of the patches, actually, I think.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so most patches he will come out with a new original smash. He also makes really, really, really funny content on the side that's just Wuthering Waves related, and he does cooking videos where he recreates the dishes of each character.
Phenomenal.
So if you're like, ooh, I wonder...
David, I hope you are also dressed as Cantarella right now.
I mean, and also, yes, he cosplays as characters.
That. I saw that,
Yeah.
and I was very impressed.
Honestly,
and quite disturbed.
Honestly, it's a hard act to follow. So that was the reason we were like, we're not gonna try. Like,
no.
we've already peaked.
No, it's been done.
It's been done.
It's been done. Go home, guys.
Yeah, nothing more to do here. We are but pale imitations.
Yeah.
But this is an absolutely amazing song. I think this is so good. I think I'm just such in awe of people who can write music.
Yeah.
Like, what on earth? Like, leave some talent for anyone else, but it's so good. It's so good. So yeah.
Fabulous work.
You did that. You did do that.
You did that.
We have the next piece of fan art. I was going to say fan creation. We have is something a lot of you requested. It's Jinhsi versus Cartethyia, spun with a magistrate. So this is Fanmade, and this is, I think, sort of imagining if it had been Jinhsi and Cartethyia facing off instead of like Rover and Fleurdelys. So it's kind of like that kind of showdown, but like who's the sentinel resident, like the most powerful one. And this is also like an absolutely amazing animation. So let's check that one out, because this was also hotly requested. Oh, okay. I will. Ooh, look at that. Look at them go.
I like Jinhsi so much.
Jinhsi's so cool. See, it's quite similar to... Oh, but this uses... It's just so cool, like... What the hell? I know. I'm so impressed.
So that cheeky foot shot.
Take care if you need to leave. But...
Wow. Wait, do you have it?
I do actually have it. I just love this ending where it's like she brings out the Fleurdelys puppet and bonks her, and then it's like, I think it's Jinhsi who then brings out the Leviathan puppet.
Oh, it's
like,
her duet.
Oh, it's Jue who brings it out.
Oh.
And her face, like... I'm sorry, I just think that's really, really funny. And I do actually, wait guys, I'm gonna get it. James made me a puppet. I'm gonna...
Didn't you make it?
Well, we made it together. Let's see here. It's right here, actually.
My wig has had enough, you guys. It's trying to escape off the back of my head.
Quitting. So,
Because I tried to tuck in my hair, and I've got too much...
Sorry?
Chill out, mate.
Chill out.
I've got too much hair, and it's not working.
The hair is not herring.
The wig is escaping. It's jellyfish. It's slippery.
I'll put us on full screen for a second. But see
hello.
here is our own. This is our own very rustic puppet. But you know, she's here. She needs a bit of help holding up her head.
She's got a very
bless her.
floppy neck.
She's got a slightly floppy neck, but you know, she's here. She's here. She's a bit shy.
Go on, bonk me.
Hello.
Like in the video.
Bonk. But she is quite cute, and like the fact that James embroidered like these eyes. I'm sorry, but like, how good is that? He just did that. Like,
That
it's
is
nothing.
amazing.
So I mean, we love her. We love her.
He has all of the
Fleurdelys.
wholesome skills that you would want a
He
children's
does.
TV presenter to have.
He does.
It's so nice.
He does. He's absolutely. Oh, looks like a cinnamon roll. Is a cinnamon roll. So yeah, this was and guys, that stream is up on James's channel. If you want to watch how we made this beautiful hairpiece, you felted that.
I felted it.
And we
it
did this one
involved
together.
stabbing
yes.
with a needle.
Yes.
Thousands of times.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, we stabbed for... we streamed for so long.
Yeah.
It was like...
I remember that.
It was past midnight.
You went
when
past
I left.
midnight.
I was like, James, I think we've crafted. I think we're through.
That was a long one. Yeah. Oh, Jane is in the chat.
Jane.
Hello, Jane. We just
Girl,
wanna
you
say
know
we
I
love
have a wig for you. We can complete the wig
We
triumvirate.
We can. If you wanna look this good. Just saying.
Hi, Lady Arbiter.
Lady
Hello,
Arbiter
Jane.
is here.
You lovely one.
What a happy day. And Jane, we have been eating hot sauce and regretting it. We've been having the bomb.
I don't regret it.
It wasn't too bad.
We freaking nailed it.
It wasn't too
We
bad.
have done amazingly.
I don't want to say it's something I need to do again, but you know, I've tried it. I feel reassured.
I'm still drinking the tea.
Yeah, I mean, I still have mine. I feel reassured that we could fearlessly accept a hot one's invitation if that ever happens.
Yeah, for sure.
And we will realize it's so much worse when you're just having it like straight out there.
Oh yeah, I do remember when but I feel like I was drunk when you tried it on, and I was probably. It definitely needs some styling because it was too large for your diminutive frame.
Bless.
But, you know.
I mean, unlike these wigs, which need no styling.
They're so long.
They are so long.
It's not reasonable.
Yeah, I don't know if they're made for people who are very tall, or I feel like we are tall, so I don't know what. Yeah.
We are tall.
Anyway,
we're not tall enough for this wig.
We have been eating the bomb on pizza.
We have to bomb in our tea.
We
and
also
bomb
had
the
it in our
pizza.
tea. Yes, we had it in our tea first because we thought we'd have poison tea like Cantarella would serve.
Yes.
It wasn't actually that spicy. We didn't put enough in, and we thought, we kind of felt we hadn't really done it, and so we tried it on pizza, and that was an experience too. But yes, I had pineapple pizza. It wasn't terrible. I do think it's better without, but I've had it now. We have fulfilled our duty. And now we are just watching some really cool fan content. Arielle, I'm going to check what you were saying.
There's some spice at the bottom of this.
There is some spice. Yeah. It's like when you think you've
Carlotta catching strays even here. Poor little small otter.
Small otter. Bless. We love small otter too.
That was one of my favourite details from Cantarella's Story Quest, and I learnt this from watching Coddler's stream. Which is that there are these like floaty curtains in Portoveno Castle.
Yeah. I remember.
I always
that.
like saying Portoveno Castle. Portoveno Castle.
Hmm.
And as you go through the curtains of Portoveno Castle, as Cantarella, they have this beautiful fabric animation. And when you go through as Carlotta, nothing happens because she's too small on a molecular level to impact the fabric.
I love that.
You know.
That's actually, I mean, look, if the game says it, that's how it is, right? Like,
that's just physics,
guys.
That's
just the truth. We have a question for us. Are there things that surprised us about our characters during recording or their reception after being released?
I thought Cantarella was much more evil than she was.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. So, like,
and
you were
I kept
expecting
wishing
her to be.
for it. I kept being like, right, but then she is going to turn out to kill everybody. No? And they're like, no, she's really good. I was like, oh. Okay. I suppose so.
I think she's a sweetheart, though. I quite like her, but I know what you mean. I think we always quite like playing villains.
Nice to have a little bit more murder.
Honestly, I chose not to like read ahead, so I actually didn't know if Cartethyia was going to be the Threnodian's Resonator or not. So I was like, I thought it's better if I don't know, and if I find out when the character finds out.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? So I didn't. And then when it was like, she's kind of both, I was like, oh. You know? But yeah, I chose to stay in the dark because I thought...
I will say another thing that was a surprise, because it kind of didn't really know it just from recording my lines, is I enjoyed the, like, women support women.
Yeah,
like,
I did
liked the fact that it was like I could try and solve everything as an individual, but actually if I pass to my teammate here, who I didn't even know was my teammate, but I'm like, there's someone else who I can give up my resonance liberation for this other powerful being. And that was a really beautiful detail of the plot, and I
think it is nice. I think
the
it's
assist.
Yeah, and I think there's something like Cantarella is such a generous character, right? She's like, I don't need to be, you know, the one who gets the credit. I don't need to be celebrated. I'm prepared to be considered a villain if that's what it takes. Like, she plays the long game. She's a strategist, and she recognizes that that's just the sacrifice she's prepared and willing to make.
I don't think she would have been evil had she not saved Cartethyia, because I think you see her softness even from when she's a girl, because she, as going through those trials, she's already trying to like game the system to save the other people, the other Thessalia girls, and sort of oh my god, I'm sending them flying. Don't break the house. Yeah, she's already being a softie from day dot. She just wants to go and grow flowers somewhere.
Yeah. She's nice. Or seaweed or kelp or, I don't know, underwater things.
Just some nice poisonous kelp.
Just some nice poisonous kelp,
That's all she wants.
Just, yeah. Right, so we actually have another... Well, shout out here to Septic MI or me for this amazing animation.
Septic.
We love this Septic.
Septic,
MI.
Michigan.
Yeah. Honestly, big props to them for this great animation. We have
Very
now
impressive.
a friend of the channel coming up. We have Stargazer.
Oh, we love Stargazer's work.
Who, as you know, is editing Voice Spy on this channel, and we love their work. But Stargazer is an amazing editor in their own right. They have done a lot of really cool Wuthering Waves videos. And I thought we should watch the ones that they did for Cartethyia and Cantarella based on 2.2, because they're both absolute cinema. So
we love falling Cartethyia. It's the shot that keeps giving.
So yeah, so let's watch this one, and then let's talk about it.
Awaken.
This is such an epic edit. Like, this is like if it was a trailer for a show.
You will be one step closer to perfection. No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me.
Like, sound.
I would be heartless.
WuWa. Oh, thank goodness.
Imperator called you the Lost.
My memories are fragmented. I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. What is the meaning of this?
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper.
It's just so well done.
Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
It's literal cinema.
Cantarella Thessalia, 36th matriarch of the Thessalia family. I'm pleased to meet your acquaintance. I present my request. Are you willing to help pull Resonator back from the brink of chaos?
This must be the scent of divinity. Turbo. The one with the Sentinel's plans sealed within.
Who are you, really?
Fleurdelys. Thou art my creation. What? Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
So good. Cartethyia, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like, I still get chills watching this. Like, this is probably one of the most insane edits I have ever seen.
It's so good.
I mean, shout out Stargazer, because that is unreal.
You're so good at what you do,
You are so good at what you do.
Stargazer.
Like, this is an absolutely insane edit. The music, like, look, this is an epic story. The cutscenes are great in itself, but I think it takes a certain like level of mastery to take even great content, but put it together in a new way that makes it even cooler. Like, you elevated something that was already great, and I just think that's so insane. So
John Wuthering will return
John Wuthering
in
will
Avengers
return.
Doomsday.
But it really does feel like a film trailer, doesn't it? Or
Yeah.
like a an epic series. Like, it's so good. Yeah, can we see this in IMAX? Yeah. I'd be there. I would watch this show in IMAX. Yeah, no, this is amazing. Like, when this trailer or fan-made video came out, I was like, what the heck? Like, absolutely insane. It's so good. So yeah, thank you so much for making content like this. We really appreciate it. And I just think it's absolutely amazing. And we're also gonna watch the one for Cantarella,
cool.
which is also absolutely amazing.
I was so happy the first time I saw this Stargazer because I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, I've been working as a voice actor for quite a long time, but it's always been in supporting roles. So I've never had a kind of like spotlight on a thing that I've done. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my god. Like Keira Knightley in Love Actually, I was like, it's all of me. It's all of me. It's like, oh my god, that's so cool.
It is so cool because we love seeing stuff made with characters that we voice. Like, we're just so honored. I mean, yeah, I'll let it speak for itself, but it's absolutely amazing. And yes, guys, Jane is in the chat. We've got all the celebs here. We've got Jane, we've got David Kim, we've got Stargazer. We are very, very lucky to have so many wonderful people. But Cinema Part 2
begins. So what brings a distinguished laureate to this ghostly place? Tired of heavenly views, are we?
My head. So
Wait, is the sound out of sync? Sorry.
I feel
like the sound was out of sync. Yeah, sorry. Let's restart that. Let's not blame Stargaze for that.
It's like Rover sounds like Abby.
The show begins. So what brings a distinguished laureate to this ghostly place?
Oh, is it out of sync?
Tired of heavenly views, are we?
Okay. I don't know if it's playing out of sync. Sorry.
dizzy.
Every night of Remembrance brings its own theme.
I think it's okay.
And this year, it's the Ghost Girl.
It seems the girls in the riddle were lured into the Bordovino castle.
This is like a
Why? Why would the Thessalia family do this? Wait. There's one Thessalia tradition that might explain it. The Divine Trials.
You never cease to amaze me.
All those years of lying and scheming, and what have you gained? Cantarella.
You watched with satisfaction as I climbed over the fallen. Was that not enough for you?
I don't believe you'd engage in such senseless cruelty, or take pleasure in others' suffering.
The final performance begins now. You too shall find release from the Threnodian's whispers.
Cool.
Yeah, honestly, these are so
Oh,
so good.
your soul, surrender your flesh, give all you have, call the lost from their rest.
It's so spooky. It's so good. Honestly, I think these are absolutely amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I just think they're so good and they're so epic. I would watch that TV show.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the name of this video again? I think I think this one is just called The Night of Remembrance. It's on Stargazer's channel, which is Gazing the Stars.
Yes. You should
yeah.
check it out because basically
Absolutely. These are
everything.
amazing.
everything that he makes is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, did you sing that?
I did. I'm very self-conscious about that bit because I'm not a bad singer, and that is slightly out of tune because it was
just meant to be spooky.
It was meant to be spooky, but you know, it's one of those things where like they gave me a tune to copy, and I had about 5 seconds to do it in, and it didn't have anything to tune to or accompany with. Oh, yes, I'm very self-conscious about that bit.
Honestly, it is really hard when
not
they
my
ask,
finest moment.
when they ask you to sing on the spot, because in a session, like usually, you know, you don't really have any like preparation for it, and it's kind of just like thrown at you, so you're like. La, 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 and you just
yeah.
Also,
and it's very exposing also because you have to sing very, very quietly, like right into the mic. So there's no.
It's very ASMR.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I remember one time I think I was in a game where it was like you have to sing a lullaby, but like in a creepy way, and it just becomes so weird because you're like la 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 la.
Yeah.
Very weird, but that was good because that was kind of haunting.
Well, that was the vibe we were going for.
Very haunting.
And also it kills me in the game because in the game the background music is dun 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 dun, and
that's a bit
so
jaunty.
it's that not Carol of the Bells, but it's the one that sounds the spooky version of that.
Yeah.
And it clashes with the music that I'm singing so badly that I'm like. Oh,
yeah. It's easy for me to be like, whatever, because I didn't like where Cartethyia sings in the story. That's not me. That's the Chinese voice actor. They just kept her vocals in every version. So it's like people are like, oh, did you sing that, Amanda? I'm like, nope.
But
I didn't have to.
I've had it on a bunch of games where you have to sing, and sometimes they give you really long. That one was fine because it was short, but on other games I've done, they'll play you an entire like long phrase.
Yeah.
And then they're like, and then just repeat it, and you're like, but I've got no music. So I've got no accompaniment. I can't see the sheet music. I've got nothing. You've played it to me once, and I've got to sing it through. I'm like,
it's hard.
Oh my god!
I once had to hum like Passion Ball's Canon for like 30 seconds, and it was just like, how much do you think I know of it? Like at a certain point, you know, we all know like the first 10 seconds, but then it's like. I'm just making it up now.
Yeah.
I'm just fully inventing a new melody that doesn't exist, like because I don't know how it goes after the first 15 seconds. So you're like, well,
I had
guys.
one on a game where they really needed me to whistle and to be really cool with it because it's a very like aura character.
You'd think they could get like a whistle effect from anywhere, right? Like
I need to learn how to whistle because I cannot whistle at all. And I was very like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. And then it was instantly so bad that I was like, you know what, guys, I think this isn't going to work.
Yeah, yeah. I was really happy that when they summon Foam the gondola in Avernolium, that's also not me whistling. That's just like it was already someone had already whistled and I didn't have to do it because I would have been like it would have been really shrill and not nice.
Someone said, I hope you read my message. Did we miss one?
Oh,
Moonlight
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Let's go back.
Try and find you.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Sorry, we're trying to find your message.
I pulled for
Will Cantarella rerun on 2nd anniversary? Guys, we don't know that.
We know
probably,
nothing.
but we don't have that kind of information, unfortunately. But I think there's a good chance that if we're looking at the previous anniversary, all the 1.x characters came back on the anniversary banner. So I think it's plausible that the 2.x characters may all come back on the anniversary banner, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know
anything.
nothing.
Sorry, guys. That is, I'm sure Kura will announce when they're good and ready. We don't know that, unfortunately. Yeah. Right, but we had a few more things we were going to try and watch. Let's go back here. Again, thank you, Stargazer, for that absolutely fabulous work. Yes, guys, you requested this, and we are going to watch it. The Elf Girl from Egla Town, which is an absolutely amazing fan animation by Celine Pizza, which was part of the official, was it Solaris Seaside Story? The Wuthering Waves fan content showcases. And this is a beautiful animation that is pretty much like summarizing Cartethyia story in 2.2, but it actually basically also shows this idea of her getting drunk and founding the carnival.
Amazing.
So you will get to enjoy this.
Spring break, woo!
This is a fan favorite, so I felt like we had to kind of bring that in. So we will watch this one and we will enjoy. You will watch it for the first time.
I look like an emo version of Cantarella.
But the animation here is so good.
Oh,
it's so cute.
She's a neck baby.
Yeah, she was created. Yeah. This one is a bit of a heartbreaker. But look at how cute she is. Look at that little nugget.
Oh my god, she's a nugget. Oh, she's a nugget.
Look at how cute she is.
Stop poking that dragon with a stick.
I think it's meant to be like little Gehenna, like her dragon. I think it's the dragon of Dirge when it's small.
Oh.
And they're like friends. It's so cute.
But the journey towards the dream.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It is so cute.
I love her hairstyle. I would like to do that in real life.
I love the filling.
Oh yeah.
In the sky we're forever wild and free.
This is the bit I relate to, just being hungry, like indiscriminately, and being like, let me just like eat a random.
What's she gonna go for?
I don't know. Just like a massive radish. Good choice. What? Oh, okay, for the dragon. I was gonna say, don't eat that. Don't eat the bug.
No wonder she's eating pineapple on pizza if she's used to.
She's adventurous even as a child.
But the journey towards the dreams.
It's such a cute animation. Look at her arriving in Resonator.
Let the sunrise fill the wings.
Very nice.
And like,
I like the Bible say holy, holy, holy.
And like the dragon's gotten pretty big. I do look like baby Card a little bit right now. This wig is making me baby faced. Love how they're just sneaking in with like little trees. And how the music like lowers because we're sneaking. She's so good.
Oh.
The record scratch. Honestly, this is so good. I mean, more accurate, guys.
Bring a straw to communion, you know what I'm saying?
Like Enrico with the pie on his face. I just think this is so funny. Law accurate. And then she's just like, let's start this party, man. This is the drink that started it all. And then she gets grounded. And she's like, don't tell me what to do. She gets jailbreak.
Amazing.
Again, like, law accurate. That's the best thing, this is all law accurate. She's an artist, okay? Oh. Poor Enrico. He has the twitchy ears.
She's so cute.
She is so cute.
I wish I had outfits. I'm very envious of her outfits.
You may borrow them.
Thanks, mate. Okay, Lauma has outfits.
Poor Cadanto trying to be a good, like, mentor. But she's unruly. Aww. Look at them having lunch.
With her Loris salad?
Yeah. I think it's so cute. And Cadanto crying. I love Cartethyia and Cadanto's friendship. Oh, like, relationship. I think it's so sweet.
Just snuggling up with a sword.
But yeah, this is where it becomes heartbreaking.
Bad horsey.
Bad horsey.
Bad fish horse.
I
Hell
With her
yeah.
teeth. That is actually amazing.
It's a lot of radish focus.
There's a lot of radish. The way her eyes open at the end. Honestly, this is such an amazing cinematic.
Fantastico.
It's really well done. I think
Very good.
Celine Pizza's made quite a lot of animations and they're all pretty great. But I think this one is just, it's great because
Are you saying Celine Pizza?
Celine Pizza is the artist's name.
Well, here's to you, Celine.
Celine Pizza, yes, shout out. And honestly, I think that all their animations are so great. But I think this one, I think just surprised people because it starts out so funny and wholesome, right? And you're like, oh, that's cute, that's cute. And, you know, she gets up to shenanigans. But I think it does such a great job of summarizing Cartethyia story, right? That parts of it are quite funny and wholesome, but then so much of it is really heartbreaking, right? And it's like she did actually lose everything, like the family she thought was her family and all her friends. Like it's incredibly tragic. And I think for her to still be a kind person, the same way that Cantarella is still a good person and a generous person after everything they've been through, I think just speaks to their character, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think it's so, yeah, and it was part of the fan
You
creation
can't,
program.
if you're a cool character, you don't get to keep your parents. Them's the rules.
No, them's the rules, man. It's dead parents. That's the backstory. But yeah, we don't even know anything. Do we know a lot about Cantarella's parents?
No.
No, I don't think we do.
No, we don't.
Presumably they also died. I don't know.
I mean, well, the law is that you, in order to become the leader of the house, you have to kill the previous leader.
Which also, I'm sorry, but feels a little short-sighted because, like, line of succession, guys, like, what happens then if the matriarch, like, perishes? You know, like, who's then? I don't know. Anyway.
Well, her kid. I mean, her kid is killing her.
True, but Cantarella doesn't have a kid yet. Has she failed?
No.
Is she breaking the cycle?
Yes, yes. I don't think she's planning on getting offed.
No. I mean, I think that's a pretty good plan. Try not to die. That is my plan too.
So yes, I think Cantarella probably. I don't know whether it was her mother or father because people always say it's a matriarchy, but it's not. Definitely not exclusively a matriarchy.
No, I guess it's just the head of the.
Yeah. So whichever it was who was the head previously, she must have killed.
Jesus' parents are alive. Someone's asking, does anyone have
Jesus? I was
Jesus?
Like, let's not bring Jesus into it.
Jesus' parents are alive. So that's something. We've got one character who's got
Previous
parents.
to her was her father, you think? Yeah. It might be. I did. Wait. Sorry, I've done it again.
Zwig
We're back.
is wigging.
We're back in shenanigans. I think. Well, because I've made that worse. Because when I have to fight the former head of Thessalia, who has been corrupted by the Threnodians' whispers, and The only thing I'm not sure is if it's the most recent one, but if it is the most recent one, then it's literally her father.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's not something that we discussed when we were recording it. We weren't like, this is your dad.
I guess it's not necessary to know. Jane has to leave.
Bye, Jane.
Jane, thank you so much for being here with us. We love you. Hope to see you very, very soon. And everyone say hi to Jane. She is amazing. We love her.
Say hi to Jane. Say bye to Jane. We love Jane. Bye, Jane. Bye, 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 bye.
I think that was actually the content that I had prepared for us to watch today. So now, guys, you are just stuck with us and shenanigans until we stop this stream, which is a terrifying prospect. So
We've conquered the bomb.
We've conquered the bomb. We've had cake. Lovely cake. We may have more cake. We've had pizza. We have endured pineapple and a bomb on pizza. I feel like we did pretty well here.
Yeah.
We had some absolutely amazing music. We saw some great, honestly, some really impressive fan edits.
Yeah.
That I think I'm blown away every time I see people's creativity, and I just have so much respect for everyone who can come up with ideas like that and execute them so well. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, the level is so high.
It is. More to bomb. David, sir, this is a Wendy's.
David, sir, this is a Wendy's.
We will never be back on stream after this.
David, if you were to make a poisonous tea,
ooh, yes,
for Cantarella, or a poisonous, what would you use? What is like a poisonous ingredient that wouldn't that we can still cook with?
That's a good.
There's probably there's like, isn't pufferfish one of those ones that you?
Oh yeah, it's that one can I think be quite dangerous.
That could be quite dangerous.
That can be quite dangerous.
That would be quite dangerous.
People are asking about the EPs. I might find those and put them on in the background as we chat, as they're just audio.
I'm now thinking about emo Cantarella from that previous.
Oh yeah, I like the sort of dark Cantarella with all her body glitter, and
yeah,
I feel like she would have done numbers in the 90s.
Yeah,
she would have been.
My image of her in my head before I saw the illustration and how white her outfit was I thought she would be in a much darker outfit.
I can see that.
I thought she'd be in black, maybe with some red.
Yeah. I think so. I think I have the Cantarella's EP here. I actually don't know if I've ever heard that. So I mean, I'll just put that on in the background while we chat about poison. I feel like that's very appropriate. Yeah. Let's see. So I think this is just maybe Cantarella's like theme.
Oh, nice.
Or like it's like a song about her.
Oh, thank you. I'm just reading the chat. Thank you so much, guys. It's a job that we both love doing so much, and I think one of the hardest things as an actor is just getting a chance to do the thing you enjoy. So we're just happy to be here. Honestly,
absolutely
delighted to be here. Does Cantarella like snakes and scorpions? I would have imagined so.
Yeah.
I mean, unless she's only partial to aquatic creepies.
Guys, I'm not sharing the screen right now because we're just listening to the music in the background. There's nothing to watch. We're just answering your questions while we listen to the.
You're stuck looking at us.
Sorry, guys.
While I do this.
We're just listening to the
for
music.
The next 3 to 5 business days.
I just put audio on. There's no.
Nutmeg is also toxic in high doses. I love that suggestion.
Sure, I'll make the music a bit lower for you. But it's nice. I like this.
Yeah, a bit of toxic nutmeg. Also, back in the day, when nutmeg was first brought, at least to England, I don't know about other European countries, but it was like it cost so much for them to bring it over. And it was such a valuable thing that they just the sailors used to just sell sawdust.
And the people
and call it nutmeg, and make bank. So I imagine that's probably also quite poisonous.
Wow.
Real or fake?
Imagine just adding sawdust to your food and being like, oh yes, it's this new thing called nutmeg and
added fiber.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, pepper was at one point worth its weight in gold, probably.
Yeah, I bet that. It's mad to think of a world without not only flavorful spices, but something just as simple as peppercorns.
Yeah.
People were like,
well, anything that isn't local, I suppose, to where it's being sold would be expensive, right?
How much sawdust can we hide in the tea?
Probably a fair bit.
I renovated my own flat, so I think I've probably inhaled
some.
a huge amount of sawdust.
Yeah. Probably. I like this music. It's quite epic.
Yeah, it is.
It's very dramatic. It's like the kind of music she puts on when she's alone in Portobello Castle.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
striding the halls.
yeah, dancing with herself.
Jumping with a umbrella from the
It's
from
nice
the
though.
balconies.
I like it. I like it. I think the music has always been so good in Wuthering Waves.
Yeah.
Again, I have nothing to compare it to because I haven't played any other games in this genre, but I think the music has been really, really good. There are so many songs that I feel like I would listen to that on its own and be like, wow, this is a great song. Would it be funny to pour the entire Dark Tide in a cup of tea and see what happens when you drink it? I feel like that's kind of what we were trying to do. It wasn't as bad as we expected.
Da Bomb, aka the Dark Tide.
I guess we just didn't bomb enough.
Dark
but
Tide it is beyond insanity.
It does say that. Look, I think we've had enough of it that I could attest to. I wouldn't want to, like, you know, just have that straight on the, like, you know, dipping that straight on a hot wing and eating that. I wouldn't enjoy. But, you know, if I had to, I guess I'd try to not cry. But
Genshin does have insane good music. I actually do listen to Genshin's music all the time, just wandering around.
I think so many games now have absolutely amazing music. Like, oh wait, actually, I think I can find this on. I think so many games now are aware that the music is such a big part of it.
What are your favorite songs, guys? We should do a like Turtle Request live.
What are your? I think
from WuWa, from WuWa.
Yeah, not just like Blackpink in your area. No, no.
If Alex is going to play more of WuWa. Yes, I think I will. I think, I mean, I've said this on other streams, I think. But basically, because my character in Genshin Impact is still very much ongoing and I'm like still recording stuff and we're still in my region, I'm very focused on Genshin at the moment. But I think eventually when we move on and Lauma's not really around so much, then yeah, I'll come back and play a bit of Wuthering Waves. Because I haven't played Resonator. I got to Resonator, so I'm aroused, but I've not played.
Oh, so you actually haven't played 2.2 either?
No.
Ah, I see.
No, I've seen so many streams, but yeah, at the moment, because I've only really got space in my brain for one of these games.
This is the thing.
So at the moment, it's Genshin.
This is also why I'm always saying, if guys are asking, can you play some of the others? It's like I just don't have time. I don't have time for more than one live service game. We do our best, but we have
I've
limited
not played
time.
Duet Night Abyss.
No,
I've not. Yeah,
and it's not because we don't want to. It's just we have finite time, right?
Yeah.
I've actually even increased my streaming schedule. I'm streaming much more than I did last year because I've been playing both Wuthering Waves and Resident Evil, and we've been playing Disco Elysium sometimes, and I've also been playing Mass Effect. So like, I'm doing more than I could, but I think there's a difference between playing a single-player game or a game that sort of has a finite ending and a finite amount of hours versus an ongoing game, because there is a lot of upkeep in the ongoing games, because obviously they have to make enough content every patch that someone who's only playing that game feels that there's enough for them to do. But of course, then if you're trying to do multiple games, it does require a certain amount of time commitment if you want to do it all, right? And I just don't have time for more than one, so please voice a character in Genshin. It's not up to me, guys.
No, she'd love to.
We don't pick and choose the things.
We do not. People always say, "Oh, so and so loves playing these types of characters." I'm like, I love getting a job.
Yeah.
So anytime I get a job, I say thank you for the job, and then I do the job.
Like I always say to people, if you want to see certain voice actors in certain games, especially ongoing games or live service games like WuWa, Genshin, the best way to do that is to use the feedback forms to let the devs know that you would like us to be in those games, because they do listen to that. And that's also why you might notice that sometimes the same voice actors will work on many similar games. They will listen to it. So if you guys are like, oh, we want to see more of that person, more of that person, let them know, because that's the way we will get asked to audition. So, yeah, that's the simple answer.
Thank you.
And people are asking, are you planning on streaming anytime soon, Alex?
I don't know. I don't.
That's fair. Look, honestly, streaming
for
is
me,
a lot of work.
The thing that, if I'm really candid with you guys, as a player, the thing that I enjoy the most is exploring. And I feel like most people who stream are streaming the story, and that feels superfluous for me because so many other people are doing it in a far more like knowledgeable and engaged way. Whereas I'm just like noodling about exploring places and and that I think I feel very self-conscious doing it. I love being on these streams because I have Amanda to host and I can talk to you guys. But I think when it's, I'm actually very impressed when you do it, because I think when it's all on you, that's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
And often when I'm focusing on things, I look like I hate them. That's something else I'm aware of. I'll just be there,
face.
just being like
angry focus face. Which is honestly valid.
And they'll be like, oh my God, she's streaming, but she hates this game. I'll be like, no, that's just my face. It's just my focusing face, guys.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think sometimes I like catch myself and I'm like, oh wait, what is that just my face?
Why do I look furious?
Is that my face? I guess it is.
I would quite like us to stream some other silly, like at some point, some other silly stuff. Like I'd love to play Stardew.
Yeah, that would be quite funny. It'd be funny to play Stardew Valley, and we could get Jane in on that, because I've never played Stardew Valley, so I feel like you guys could teach me, and it would be quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. I would be down with that. I'm trying to remember, what is the other Cartethyia song
I want to
called?
teach Jane Genshin.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Look, this is the thing. You have to kind of, I think, be mindful of your face when you're streaming, because sometimes I'm like, why do I look like that? But it's just because I'm focused, right? Have we played Skyrim? I don't know. Have you played Skyrim ever? I have. I think I have.
Look, I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. That's all I got,
The
guys.
deep lore,
That's all I got. I got the gags.
I love that. I have played Skyrim. I think I've played like 200 hours of Skyrim. But here's the joke, guys.
Christ.
I haven't completed Skyrim because, this is the problem. This is why, actually, Skyrim is the reason why I'm saying I cannot play two sandboxy games, because where do you end, right? Where do you end? How do you stop it? If you're a completionist, I am the grandmaster of every single faction in this world, and still I'm not. What is the plot in Skyrim? I don't know, because I've been busy going into every barrow den and cleaning it out, and eating every cheese wheel and whatever I could find. So I can't play those games because they don't have an end.
To be honest, I even get like that in Stardew Valley, because I've definitely on a few playthroughs have completed the story, but I take running my farm so goddamn seriously that I'm just like, oh my God.
Guys, we get intense about it. We get really intense about it. It's impossible to finish it, isn't it? Oh, and yes, Alex, you're so good in Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 9 on stream, and you voice a bunch of the zombies.
Did you come across the creepy kids yet?
Yes. I saw, and we were calling you out saying, oh, that's Alex. They were
Alex's
actually
unhinged
scary.
Giggle.
They're scary, those kids. Also the way, I don't know how much of that you've seen, but there's a bit where you're trying to hide from them. And so you're playing another kid for that section, and they're trying to chase you and kill you. There's a bit where you have to hide under, you've run down the stairs ahead of them. You can hide under a table under the stairs, and then you just hear them giggling, and then one of them just falls over the railing and lands on the floor right in front of you, and you're like, whoa, jump scare. But then they turn around and look at you and just go and gets up, and you're like, no. Please no. So yeah, Alex is really creepy.
It's fun to be creepy.
See? And also you are that amazing, you are the zombie lady in the beginning.
I do a lot of screaming for my life.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. I have definitely killed you a few times in Resident Evil, but it was for the best.
Yeah.
It's because I care. I wouldn't want you to live that way. So
no, I agree.
We would kill each other in the zombie apocalypse if we were turning.
Yeah.
That's real friendship.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so good. And I saw someone asked, you didn't do any of the performance capture, did you, for the game?
No, I wish.
Yeah.
No, that would be so cool to do, but no, just...
I think it's my understanding, and maybe you'd know better than this, that a lot of the sort of the NPC PCAP was done in Japan, and so I think the only stuff that was done over here was, or wherever it was done, but the only thing that was done with outside of Japan was the actual cinematic scenes with Nick and Angela and the people who were sort of playing the characters, right? But more sort of NPCs was done, I think, in Japan with a crew of maybe in-house people.
Yeah, I saw some behind the scenes footage of the kissing zombie that I do at the beginning. I also voiced there's basically I think it's there's another bit where there's a kind of passerby being like, "Wait, is she okay?" As what's his name? Oh God, I don't know. No, the
villain.
Yes, the villain.
Gideon.
Yes, Gideon is carrying Grace off.
Yeah,
and a passing woman is like, "Is she okay?" and
yeah.
it has that moment of like, you know, when you see someone on the street and you're thinking, do I intervene or not?
Honestly, if you saw Gideon on the street, you would probably be like, is he okay?
Is he okay?
Is he okay?
Everyone, am I okay? But I did that. I did the voice of that civilian woman as well. And I saw some behind the scenes of Japanese actors doing the mocap, and I was like, oh, weird. Oh, that's your body and my voice.
That's cool.
That's strange.
But that's how it is a lot of times. I think often in games, for various reasons, characters can be played, like they can be an amalgamation of so many people's, like a game like Resident Evil, because then you've got someone who's maybe the face model for the character, right? Like, so they've based those, like certainly the main character, they've based that on someone's actual face. But then you've got someone who's doing the voice acting and the performance capture, right? So someone like Nick or Angela. And then you might also have someone else doing like the stunts for that character. I mean, again, I don't know, but it's likely that even just for insurance purposes, they wouldn't actually let the person voicing or playing a main character also do the stunts for that character unless they are a stunt performer, because you just absolutely cannot risk those people. So you might have a completely separate performer who's more of a stunt performer come in and do like the cool backflips or something.
Yeah, so that we're all like knitted together.
Yeah, but it's so cool that I feel like games is like the only genre where you can, I suppose you could do that with film as well now, but it's one of the few genres, isn't it, where you do that, or like few mediums where you can really have those, so many people's work coming together in like a perfect amalgamation of one character. It's also why it can be hard to say who plays this character, because we tend to just say the voice actor is playing the character, but again, if someone else did the body, if someone else did the stunts, if someone else is the face, it's like, who did they all play the character, right? It's a tricky one.
I did do an amazing job voicing Leon.
Yes, you did. I mean, yeah, guys, can't you tell? She actually does voice Leon.
Yeah. Wait, there was one, scroll up to this. I just want to see. I hugely enjoyed recording Cantarella. I miss her, actually. She's a very fun voice to do. And do I know how to play her properly? No. But what I do know, I mean, in a way, she's quite easy, because there's a kind of, if you like do the heavy, there's a way that you can go in. I have her, what is it? S1, I think. I have her S1. Yeah. So that I have the 2 copies of her.
Yeah.
And if you go in and like, there's a thing where you can kind of do her skill and heavy attack, and then she basically just does a bunch of floaty, impressive business. As long as I can trigger that happening,
then you're fine.
I'm like, oh, look at her go.
Nailed it.
Gosh, she's just swimming away. She's doing a whole routine.
She's great.
Give the girl a gold medal. Absolutely gorgeous. As soon as I go to other characters, I'm like, what? Click, smash.
It can take a while, I think, to wrap your head properly around a certain character's playstyle. Like, it's not always just like, oh, click the one that is glowing. It is a little tricky. I definitely don't have the patience to learn every single character's rotations. I've learned Cartethyia, and that's all I know, right?
I learned Cantarella. I haven't played Cantarella for ages though, because I haven't played WuWa, and so I've been playing Genshin. I've got that in my head. And actually, Nefer, who is my favourite character in Genshin, who is a very good teammate to Lauma, my Genshin character. Nefer's works similarly to Cantarella, actually. Once you trigger that thing, they start doing amazing floaty shenanigans. And
perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great.
You've got to pull Llama.
Llama.
We did used to call her the Dalai Lama.
The Dalai Lama? Yeah. I honestly think she seems really cool. I feel like I have so limited knowledge, but I love purple. So I feel like if I were to play, I would probably want to pull Llama, just because, she's voiced by you, but also she's got purple hair. You know what?
This wig is sort of winning me over to the purple. Do you know what I mean?
I kind of feel like it looks pretty good.
Oh my god, it's a whole blanket.
It's so long. Like, we can just wear this for winter, guys. Like, look, the hair keeps
You can't say Nefer is useless without Llama in game. Regardless of whether or not that's true. Slander, sir.
I don't think I could ever have hair that is this long. I mean, respect to the people who do. I understand why Fleurdelys' hair would be this long, because she didn't have a haircut in 20 years. That is valid. But I don't think I could have hair this long. I think I would lose my mind.
No, I struggle with my own long hair.
Yeah. What is this?
Someone was asking us to do a line swap.
Oh,
We could do
a line
that.
swap?
We could do a line swap.
I think we've done that before.
We
We
have
can
done
try.
that
We can try. Do we
Yeah,
have
actually,
any...
her dad is Chang Li.
Yes.
Voice of Chang Li, and she is the voice of Nefer.
Yeah,
which
it's
means
amazing.
that Cantarella and Chang Li are buddies in WuWa, and then Nefer and Lauma are buddies in Genshin. It's quite nice. Yeah, I am a Nefer
Again
main.
with the Kratos lines. I love this. I love this joke.
Go on then.
I mean,
as Cartethyia.
As Cartethyia. Oh yeah,
because that's more surprising.
Zeus, your son has returned.
Oh.
Cinema.
Zeus, your son has returned. Decided to do that as Cantarella.
I'm not quite sure.
She's your reluctant secretary.
Yeah, I feel like she would be. She would be silently judging
Somebody
you.
says that your son is at the front gate.
Why would it be? I love that. I feel like Cantarella, or like certainly you as Cantarella, has this ability to make everything sound a little bit like, oh, that's not.
Must I?
Yeah, I like that. There's that. It's always incredibly polite, so you could never say that she wasn't being polite. But there's that, implicit judgment of like, that's a choice.
Yeah,
and I love that. I just love that about her. It's
I remember when the 2.7 and 8, I feel were like sandwiched together, and I get confused about which is which. But when the finale trailer aired. And there was just a shot of Cantarella, everyone else is on the battlefield, and Cantarella was just sort of in the window of her castle,
oh yes,
and people were like, "Oh, classic! She's not on the battlefield." And I felt so defensive of her watching those things. I was like, "Well, you're not seeing her on the battlefield right now.
Yeah, you don't know what she's doing.
She's brewing potions to save everybody's life.
Yeah,
how dare
it's
you?"
true. Yeah, it does sound a little passive aggressive without trying. Like it's effortlessly just
Yeah.
I like that. She just makes you doubt yourself a little bit, and I think that's a really lovely quality.
Except when she's speaking to Rover.
Yeah, true. She does like Rover.
She is the most doting she could possibly be.
Yeah, but
Zeus,
hey, we
your
all
son has returned.
we all love Rover. Oh, 1 second, guys.
Oh my
I will go and deal with this. Be right back.
Someone's at the door.
Someone's at the door.
Zeus, your son has returned.
Your son has returned.
We're being invaded. It's so jarring when someone actually rings your doorbell in 2026. You're like, what? What is this? I didn't sign up for this. It's the neighbours. Yeah, exactly. If it wasn't for Cantarella's potions, they wouldn't have made it out safely. I'm speaking in an Australian accent because of the soap Neighbours, which I realised might just be aging me. You guys are like, what? What is she doing? Is it night? Yes. Very much so. Yeah. It's almost 8 o'clock. Zeus, your son's at the door. What is that from? God of War.
Sorry, are you here for us? We're having a party. Who are you for?
Oh my god. It's literally a randomer who's just like, I'm here for the party. We should give him some, should we give him some pizza with the bomb on it?
It's not me. Maybe it's downstairs. Okay, downstairs.
That is fully someone just like, well, I'm here for the party. Can you say a llama line? What llama line would you like? Absolutely. Are we, did you just answer the door as an elf?
I did. He was very surprised. It was not for us. It was more pizza, and I thought someone was trolling, but it was not for us.
Oh, I thought he wanted a party. Oh. Amazing.
Oh well, he had a good look of this.
All right. Yes. What would you like? You're the first person on the buzzer.
Yeah, I think it was just for some reason. I think this person just like pressed a random doorbell, and I was like, "Is this for us?" I don't think that's for us. But the pizza guy looked at me and was like, "Whoa, okay."
What kind of music? I normally listen to. I listen to a lot of soundtracks, actually. So at the moment, I am listening to a lot of Genshin music because it's quite calming. I listen to loads of playlists that are designed for are you on your last thread? Do you need calming spa music?
What?
I listen to calming spa music.
Lower your cortisol.
And then I listen to a lot of K-pop. I have 2 modes. I have amp up, let's do this. And then I listen to calm down. You're in a spa. It's safe. Look,
I love that.
Here's a gong.
The duality. I love K-pop. We bond over K-pop as well.
We do.
Good.
Yeah,
good
we
times.
went to see Blackpink.
We did.
When we were brand new friends.
Yes, we
It was
did.
very
We
cute.
went to Blackpink together, so that was good.
Can you make Cantarella sound elegant if she were to have braces? Wait, that would be
I I mean, I used to have them and it wasn't
Same, but she would be like, sink into the endless deep. I don't know if the microphone's going to correct that.
No, that was great.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to remember. I don't feel like it was that bad, but it was like, my blade purged all evil. Like, you get a little bit like...
like when you have Invisalign and you have that slight lisp. Oh
it's just a little hard to...
That was a very specific request.
That was a great request.
I love it.
Any songs in K-pop we recommend you hit, guys. We'll be here all night. I mean,
Amanda introduced. I don't know. I imagine that you're all really young because I feel like we're ancient. But Amanda introduced me to Red Velvet.
Yes, I mean they are. If I had to say one group I personally love, it's Red Velvet.
I love them
because they have something for literally anything. They are very, very versatile. They have like 10 years of discography. Every song's a banger, but they also pretty much do. Like they really, really have a lot of styles and a lot of genres in their music. So I feel like almost no matter what you're in the mood for, like you want a ballad, great. You want like something that sounds like a witchy chant, you got that. You want like some rock, you got like they R&B, they have it all. And I just think they're so versatile.
The melodies are really, really good.
Yeah,
I like Stray Kids a lot.
Yeah,
and also I think that Bang Chan from Stray Kids plays Genshin.
He does.
I think Felix and Banchan play Genshin, and there's a video of him being like excited to play as Lauma. And then I was like, wait, oh my God,
he knows you.
He plays in English, so that means he's playing with my voice.
Honestly, that's the sickest flex. That is the biggest flex of all time.
He was like, I've already got her level 90. I was like, oh my God.
But like, how cool is that? He's there at home gaming, listening to you.
Yeah. And I'm at the gym listening to him.
Yeah, I know. It's absolutely absurd. So someone's asking, do you know EXO? I do know EXO, yeah. I don't know if you... They're not as active now as they were, but, you know, they...
Oh, no, I was thinking of XG. No,
so EXO were, like, they had, like, an absolutely iconic debut. Like, they had a song called Mama, which is absolutely...
Mama?
Yeah, like, and that sounds kind of like, oh, cute. It's epic. Like, if you guys are like, oh, wonder what, like, the Saja boys, you know, I'll Be Your Idol, like, what was that inspired by? Like, listen to Mama.
I love that song so much.
Yeah,
I'm
if you're into
obsessed with that
if
song.
you're into that. And we also had, do you listen to more boys or girls in K-pop? I think you're a bit of both. I'm pretty much only the girls for some reason.
I listen definitely to more girls, but Stray Kids are like a really strong exception. Because I quite like when the boys that I like the K-pop boys that are very attitudey, and sometimes it's a little bit too wholesome. I think it's designed for people who are younger than me, and so I think that's the market more.
Oh, guys, don't worry. Wonder Girls, I'm with you. Look, I started listening to K-pop in second generation, and I'm also quite familiar with first generation. So there's nothing I'm too old for. Like, honestly,
we're the oldest people here.
We are the oldest people here
for sure. We look great for 55, don't you think?
Do I know Mamamoo? Of course I do, man. Iconic. I was listening to Moonbyul today. Like, she just had a new single called Hurts out, which is a banger too. Absolutely.
ASMR videos. What would... I've had people say that I should do like sleep tapes.
You should.
I would quite like to do a sleep tape.
Yeah.
I don't really know about other ASMR. It's really just speaking quietly, isn't it?
I think so. Or doing that.
I won't be doing tippy tappies.
I think that's so annoying. But I think
there's enough tippy tappies in this world.
You could be like, you can voice the thing that you listen to, like, hey,
that's what I need to do for myself.
Down. Yeah, just do it for yourself and just put it up there.
Alex, you're okay. You will get through this gong.
I feel like you could release that. That would be quite wholesome. We did actually have a request earlier today, and I think I saw it in chat again now.
Oh, yes.
To do another stream another time where we actually listen to all the Wuthering Waves music, like all the EPs. And, like, just listen to all the music, like kind of like what Marco would do, and be like, you know, as two people who absolutely have no like background in music the way he does, but as two people who enjoy music.
I always think it's amazing that Marco listens to so much music on camera, because you've got to have a really good listening face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's perfected it.
He's really good at just like,
you know,
being thoughtful and present with it. Yeah, that'd be really nice.
I think we should do that. I think we could do that another time, maybe without the wigs, because, you know, that would probably make our heads a little
keeping
lighter.
me nice and warm. It's
Yeah,
just,
true.
It's just the fringe.
It's just the fringe.
Also, I was lazy and I did not pin this wig, so I've just stuck it on my head.
Yeah. I feel like I could listen better without the extra ears. I feel like the double ears here are making
They really suit you, and in camera it kind of it works.
I know, right? I should get them in real life. I should just glue them on. Be like, I have really small ears in real life as well, so it's like they can barely stay on.
Jane and Alex ASMR.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jane's
I'd listen
got a
to that.
lovely,
I'd listen to that for
lovely
sure.
soft voice.
And yeah, guys, we should try and get Jane on here one day. I think that would be fun.
What is whimpering wastes? Is that not people making a joke of Wuthering Waves?
No.
That's actually a thing.
Whimpering Wastes is a real thing. It's a game mode. It's sort of one of the recurring combat challenges.
Oh, inside Wuthering Waves.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, no, I think I tried to do it one time and was like,
it's a real thing.
What?
Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but it's one of the it's not Tower of Adversity, but it's another one.
Is it?
It's like you go to like where Brant's ship is, and you kind of go into a different scenario and you just fight things in a little space.
Oh no, I haven't done that.
But it's just a recurring combat challenge, and it will, difficult challenges each week. But yeah,
every time I've tried to do the combat mini things, it becomes abundantly clear that I'm not leveled up enough.
You do kind of have to,
and I
it
haven't
is the end
learned
game.
like what echoes are and how they work.
It is the end game content. So in fairness, it is a bit hard to do if you are not. It does sort of suppose that you are fully leveled.
Cantarella's a better unit in that game mode than Cartethyia.
Well, you know what? I trust you guys on it. I'm not fully savvy about
That's
anything.
nice, because sometimes people were so nice about Cantarella's character, but sometimes people are like, "Oh, but she's not a strong enough character."
She is a strong character.
Like, oh.
You can. She can be absolutely cracked. She can absolutely wallop people with her umbrella.
Well, good to hear.
Yeah. One of my mods, Lady Ziana, who you know, she has a very, very powerful Cantarella on her account. I know.
she does.
So yeah, she's the person, I guess, for tips and tricks. Yeah, there's a lot of. I think all the characters
difficult. Yeah, we don't want extremely difficult.
All the characters can actually be built to be really powerful. I think I don't know if David Kim is still here, but like he does these hilarious videos where he basically like clears Tower of Adversity with like solo Verena or something. He's just like, let me solo her, right? And I think that's so cool. Like there will be people who can take literally any character, even a 4-star or a 5-star from 1.x, and they can just play them well enough that they just absolutely clear the whole thing.
Who is your favourite 4-star?
Who's my favourite 4-star? Ooh, I mean, I'm biased. It's probably Alto.
But
Alto's
a 4-star?
I know he shouldn't be.
Surely.
It's tricky because I think there are so many of them that are cool. I think I really like Alto because I think when he was and it was actually before I knew James, but it was when he was introduced, he felt like a really different character, because a lot of the people you meet in Huanglong are quite not necessarily wholesome, because like Jisha has some sassy energy too, but they are just quite like straightforward, like nice people who are like exuberantly happy, or even like characters like Baija or Mortify who are a bit more like reserved. They're still just kind of like, we are good guys. And I thought Alto was the first kind of like slightly comedic, slightly, oh, can I trust this character? And that just always intrigues me.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
James
is amazing.
has a lovely voice.
James does
and
have a
every
lovely
time he
voice.
shows up at the beginning, because I've only seen him at the beginning, I haven't played Black Shores, but he's accompanied by like a really hilarious saxophone. It's just suddenly
Is he actually?
everything else.
Oh my God, I need to listen
like,
to
all the
that.
music. Whatever music is playing is replaced by this kind of like sleazy saxophone, and it makes me laugh so much.
That's actually, I don't even remember that, because I think when I played that content, I was probably just trying to like, I was just wrapping my head around it. So I think I've forgotten that, but I can see that like sleazy sax coming in. It's kind of like how obviously you haven't seen it, but in the new content, the new character Luke, there's like a sax theme
I've
that
seen
plays.
Hot Blonde Luke.
Yeah, but there's like a
We've
sax
seen Dr.
theme
Luke.
that plays a bit, and
Oh,
you're like,
really?
it's just sometimes he'll be having like a fairly earnest conversation, and then you just get in the background, and you're like,
I like Sanwa.
yes,
Her
she's so cool.
voice is so gorgeous. Oh.
No, she's really cool. I
actually
her.
don't know who the VA is, but she's...
I have her in my...
One day I'll meet her and I'll be weird.
I have her as a character that I use. I have her as 6.
Yeah.
Unprotected sex. Guys. Honestly, the characters are all really, really cool. And I think even some of the really early characters have incredibly cool designs, like Sanwa. I think she just looks really
you want
cool.
me to smile like this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that. It's so
she is a queen for saying that.
Yeah.
No, she's cool. I think
And
I
her
think that's
eyes are
really good.
pretty. Yeah.
There are, and I think the original characters are being slapped on, and I would love to see them get more, time in the story. Like, I hope that there is a point where we come back and revisit them and see what they've been up to, and hopefully they get, they've been, Jennifer, okay. Hopefully they've been like, lifting some logs or something, or, they've gotten really cool and strong so we could meet them again.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I saw a shout out for Booling as well.
Oh yes, absolutely. We love Elizabeth too.
We love Elizabeth. She's a sweetheart.
She's so good. I think Booling is such a fun character too.
Her voice work is really cute. It really matches the animation. It's spot on, and I love her design.
Yeah,
I really love her design.
Honestly, yeah, she's just great. She's great. We had a question about what are some of your favorite non-vocal themes in the game? So, like, you mean like pieces that aren't a song, but just like underscoring. I don't know the names of the tracks, but I think like the Shorekeeper piano music. Is it Astrum Unicum or something? I don't know, but there is that, the piano theme. I think that one's beautiful. I love the music in Mount Firmament, like just the area music. I don't know what those tracks are called, but I think that to me is really special. I'm fond of the Resonator music, but I think the Mount Firmament one, I'm just always like, it's so good. Yeah, I don't know.
Elizabeth also got a role in Duet Night of Bass. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's amazing. Congrats.
Yeah.
And she also, if you guys don't know, Elizabeth also streams, and she's called A_lizard_Beth. So it's a pun, guys. Elizabeth.
A lizard Beth.
Yeah. And she's really funny to watch as well. So you should definitely follow her if you are not already.
The Beginning of Our Story is what it's called.
Okay.
There you go.
That's nice.
A lizard Beth.
Top 3 favorite boss themes?
Oh, God. I don't know.
Look, I'm going to have, as someone with a boss theme, I'm going to have
It's got to be you.
No, I will just say, I thought it was really epic when I heard it for the first time, Fleurdelys. I haven't really played Final Fantasy, but that was what I thought. It was like, oh, this is probably what a Final Fantasy boss fight sounds like.
Cool.
That's the thought I had.
Refuge of the Survivors and Astrum Unicum.
Yeah, so I wasn't completely wrong.
Thank you, Music Maestro.
Yeah. Inferno Rider's music is still incredible. Honestly, I think the boss music is so good, but to be brutally honest with you, if I'm fighting a tough thing in Wuthering Waves or any other game, I don't have the RAM to also be listening to the music. Really. The music is there and it sets the scene and I'm immersed. So I'm just trying to not die. Yeah. So I don't actually go like, oh, that music is actually kind of sick.
In Cantarella's Story Quest, the all of the background music there was gorgeous, but I think I only noticed it because it is a slower, more pensive and ruminative story. And also I was watching streams, so I'm not engaged in it, so I was able to hear. That does have some vocalizations in it, but I thought that music was all really, really gorgeous.
It isn't non-vocal, but Fenrico's boss theme, My Portia Rides.
Portia Rides.
That is also a banger. I mean, I blame David for ruining the lyrics for us to the point where now nobody has any idea what the actual lyrics are, but it is a banger.
Yeah.
There's a sax theme in the Frostlands. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That shows up sometimes. There is a really saxophone heavy theme, and it's really cool. It's quite moody. Can I do a voice line? Recurring dream asking Fleurdelys, what should I do? And her replying with, I think, do you mean as Cartethyia asking and then Fleurdelys responding? That's kind of fun. What should I do, Fleurdelys? I think you already know the answer.
Oh, I love it. I love the Fleurdelys voice so much.
I love it too because I get to drop my voice. Anyway.
Oh, it's so nice. Cantarella's story theme is Elusive Seas.
Ooh,
yes.
Elusive Seas. Honestly, the names for these songs are so good as well. It's it's oh yeah, Nameless Explorer. That's a new boss that you can fight in 3.1, and it's quite creepy because it's actually it's like a guy in a spacesuit. It's like an astronaut.
Oh, cool.
But he's just kind of scary because it's actually quite scary just fighting a spacesuit. Who's in there? I don't know. It just feels a bit scary for some reason. It's quite ominous. Because sometimes the fights can feel like, oh yeah, here's the thing I'm fighting. But for some reason, that one I find, because you feel like, oh, it's a person in there.
Yeah.
But they're dead. That's scary. I don't know. I don't know.
A person in a spacesuit is a good spooky figure. There's the VR game that I played called Red Matter.
Oh.
And it's not even, it's a puzzle game essentially. It's very slow moving, but it's story based. And there's a couple times when you kind of just get jump scared by a person in a spacesuit appearing, but it was so like ominous that I'm just like, because you have no idea who's in there, and it's
space is scary. Look, I think space is just scary. Like for me, like watching some, like any of those films where someone is on a space mission and something inevitably goes wrong, like that is like peak horror for me, because I'm like, I cannot imagine anything worse than being like on a spaceship and something happens, right? Like even if nothing happens, I'm still on a spaceship, and that's terrible.
Yes. Also a disaster. The mission going according to a plan, disaster.
Also terrible. Like as much as I would love to voice a character in a game doing that, I do not like if someone's like, do you want to go into space? Like, absolutely not.
I agree.
Absolutely
Deep
not.
water is the same.
Yeah,
deep
same.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, couldn't.
There is no way out.
Only space.
Only spice.
Spice. Iconic delivery.
Spice.
Delivery. Yeah, I think we're getting to the point where we're just vaguely delirious from spice and cake. I feel like we did what we came to do today, guys. Did you have a good time?
Do you feel like you have celebrated?
We have
2.2.
celebrated. We have celebrated. We have shared gratitude. We have repeated, I suppose, some of the amazing highlights of the story. We've rewatched them. We've watched some fan content. We've listened to some music. I think we had a really good time. We had cake and shenanigans and poisoned tea.
There's so much cake left.
We even surprised the pizza delivery guy. Like surprise elf. So yeah, I feel like it's all in a day's work.
Nailed it, you guys.
So this is probably where we're gonna wrap this stream up. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. We will probably be back sometime in the near future with a different stream. We will still probably play Disco Elysium at some point.
Yes.
And we may come back and listen to more Wuthering Waves music for a dedicated stream sometime.
And it is always a pleasure to interact with the chat and to speak to you all.
You're all very, very lovely.
This has been a big year for us.
Yeah, it really has.
Yes, we're very grateful to all of you.
I'm
grateful to you for not becoming a content creator and not becoming a streamer and not being here right now hosting me when I come along like a muggin. So I appreciate that as well.
You're very welcome, and I appreciate you wanting to be a guest on these, because I think that's something people seem to really enjoy, and you are very funny and intelligent, and the world should have more of you. So
I was going to say stop. Carry on.
Carry on. I did have a question here. Someone was asking, yes, do I have a stream schedule or do I just stream? Guys, I just stream. But in fairness, there is kind of a schedule.
She's Amanda Rischel.
There is kind of a schedule, but it's not like, Monday through Friday. It's more on Wednesdays, I tend to stream Mass Effect. On Saturdays, I will either be streaming Wuthering Waves or a horror game. Currently, we just played Resident Evil 9, and now we're going to play Fatal Frame 2 tomorrow. So if anyone's into horror, you are welcome to come back. There will be no screaming, guys. That's either you'll be disappointed, but I'm just going to warn you now. I don't actually scream. I'm pretty...
She has ice in her veins, guys. She is not easily
I lock
spookable.
in, man. But I get really ambitious about it. I'm like, no, we will defeat this ghost. So if you want to come back for that, see me try and take on some ghosts in a spooky village, you are welcome to come back, and we'll probably see you soon. I'm gonna try and send all of you lovely people on Twitch on to some other lovely persons streaming. We'll see if we can find some Wuthering Waves Wuthering Waves streamer, because we want to share the love. And
share the love
to anyone who joined late,
share
I'm so sorry, guys. We're sorry to miss you, but we had a really, really lovely time. We need to go and eat more pizza.
More to bomb.
Oh, we've got Plus Ultra Bacon streaming Wuthering Waves. We should go and say hi to them, guys. Let's start that raid up, and say hi to them. I think we've raided them before and they were really lovely. So I'm gonna start that up. Plus Ultra. Alex does not stream, but Alex is a frequent guest on this stream. But if she decides to stream one day on her own, she will let you all know.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Maybe something.
Maybe someday. Never say never, but no current plans. No. Okay. Guys, thank you so much. We should go, and so should you. But we will send you on to Plus Ultra Bacon, who's playing Wuthering Waves right now. And please say hi and give them our love, and we will see you soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I am gonna put this on the stream ending stream, so take care.